our sessions taped, right? All of them except for like the first like 3.
I've missed a few sessions, but yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone roll a d20.
Alright. I should have just bought new dice. I was thinking about doing that today, dude. I was like, I'll give these one more chance, but I rolled a 7, sir.
4!
Whoa! Hold on, I'll
Oh,
scoot a
shoot,
little
so
further away from you. I'm sorry. We do have one more person
19.
who's going to come, so if you
Very
want to
good.
scoot over when they
19 has it.
come, or now.
What happened last time?
Okay, once upon a time, a brave group of adventurers joined a traveling
Starting out the trailer.
I wish.
traveling convoy headed north from Baldur's Gates through the fields of the dead. They joined this convoy because they're following these cultists who are sneaking away up north to what's-a-bucket.
Someplace,
Waterdeep.
someplace called Neritar, whose location you're unsure of.
Yes. So we're following these cultists, but the whole freaking convoy got attacked by zombies because somebody lit a fire when they weren't supposed to, and all the zombies got attracted to it like moths to the flame. And then we all almost died multiple times because the zombies were very overwhelming.
Like, incredibly overwhelming.
Yeah.
How many were there? There was like 40?
There was a lot.
There were 32 zombies.
32? Yeah.
But we didn't catch you up on the whole story, so we're going to rewind big time. Okay, so we started out just a bunch of adventurers hanging out together.
If we're starting from the beginning, try to make it brief.
Yeah, no, hanging out together. We made friends with each other. And then we were traveling to this town. The town was being attacked by cultists. We went into this town and kicked a bunch of cultists' butt.
Just cultists?
And there was a dragon. We annoyed the dragon, and the dragon flew off. And then we decided to follow the cultists to their little hideout. They had like a campground going on. We snuck in.
Like these big cliff walls around them.
Yeah, dude. It was all sorts of setup. And then we lit the place on fire, and then we ran out of there. We came back afterwards. We found these dragon eggs. We killed some people who were just kind of hanging out. Cultists that were still there.
And spared some others.
We spared this one particular lady after almost killing her. Some of the party knew about it, some did not.
I knew about it. I just didn't know what it was.
Yeah. So after that, we traveled to this other city on the advice of the mayor. We met this awesome, big, strong guy who drank a lot. He invited us on this little mini adventure to go fight a giant and a manticore and, rescue these farmers who ended up getting murdered.
Hello.
And then we went to a place called Baldur's Gate where we hung out. We made some money, made some friends, bought some magical items. And that's where we joined the convoy headed north. And that's where we are today.
Chloe Brook.
We're following the cultists, by the way.
Yeah, so, after we got through all of that, now we went to that and almost died, and that's where we are. So,
Alright.
continue making your character, and we'll see in just a second.
Excellent.
We're fighting dragon cultists, by the way. If that makes it
Dragon cultists, yeah.
That's
Hail
what you're
Tiamat, right?
LDMI.
Hail Tiamat.
doing.
Hail to me.
Head fingers spread. For the 5 heads of Tiamat.
I can almost palm a basketball. Depends on how sweaty my hands are.
Well, the rest of the night passes without incident, and everyone gets a long rest. The weather's starting to clear up, and as the sun peeks through the murky clouds, discussion of the last night's conflict travels up and down the caravan. It seems that you guys were not the only ones who struggled with zombies. A huge horde attacked the entire caravan, the entire length of the caravan. Several of the merchants and their guards suffered casualties, but it seems that the least affected portions of the caravan were the very front, where Saru bravely fought off bunches of zombies with various lightning bolts.
Yeah.
Also well defended was the wagon of Sir Artemis, as well as his entourage, his mage. I think his name was Earl.
Yeah, that guy was super nice.
Yeah, he was really cool how he came in with that cone of ice. That
Yeah,
was cool.
he may have blasted one or two of you, but he got rid of most of the zombies.
It's fine.
Yeah, I held out much longer than I'd ever held out before.
But yes, word of the fantastic feats in combat spread up and down the wagons of the mage from Sir Artemis's party and the sorcerer, the storm sorcerer from Greenest.
Oh my gosh,
there it
that's
is.
right. I forgot. What was it?
But it's been about a week, and you guys, as caravan guards, are paid on a weekly basis. And so, for your heroic efforts, each of you receive 100 silver
Yay.
from your employers. All except for Morgrim, who does not have an employer.
Oh, no. That's fine.
He couldn't get a job.
Morgrim, make a...
Don't do it to me.
It's a starvation check.
No, make a...
No, I would not let him starve. I would make you a meal just for you.
He's just eating
I'm
granola.
scared of your
Make a strength
Why are
check.
you scared of my food? My food's the best.
You can't be trusted with a dead body.
Morgrim, make
I
a
can't
strength...
I don't cook bodies.
Make a strength check.
Yes,
Can we
sir.
prove that you haven't?
I wish I could
That's
say
what
that.
I'm saying.
I wish I could say the same.
So could you toss the...
I just need to
Minis on
check
the
my
table?
Sure.
I stomp on
Why do I always lose the money section?
Here are the
It's
four
at the top
horses.
of the inventory.
4 horses of the apocalypse.
Well, the 4 horses of your party.
Why do
We are the apocalypse.
Exactly. Why do I lose it? Why can't I never find it? It's right there.
Raylan,
20.
Raylan, can you do me a big favor? Go into my bedroom and bring me my phone. It's between the bed and the wall. Thank you.
20.
Excellent. During the zombie raid, many merchants' guards were slain in the chaos, and some are in need of replacements.
Okay.
Roll a d20.
He's just a temp.
I'm just a temp. That's okay. I'm a scab.
Your efforts against the zombies did not go
This
unnoticed.
isn't really striking conditions.
Nat 20. How's that?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Hide them.
Sweet. Yeah. Yeah. That's like, wow.
It's
I
only
was gonna get
stabbing
rid
if
of
they
these
have a
guys.
say in the matter.
All right, you are hired on as a bodyguard for a female human teamster. We've actually heard of her already.
It's a teamster.
She drives wagons.
Oh, okay.
Her name is Wirand Torahar. She's the one who can handle a team in any weather and can get a team of horses through
Thank you.
any amount of mud and muck.
I go.
Really knows the way around horses.
There.
But your first week is unpaid since you were a traveler.
Her name's Ria.
Stealth is
Her name is Wirand.
Wirand?
Wirand Torahar.
Wirand.
Thank you.
W-E-R.
Probably regret.
Wait, she's the new teamster? I thought we.
I had to get
let's
there,
see.
so.
No, she was in the wagon at the very end of the caravan.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
So
I'm-
Why
believe
did I
it was-
keep okay?
I'm supposed to
That chick,
protect her.
that's
Yeah.
the person I'm guarding.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay, trying to figure out where she ended up. Why am I not finding her?
You also you neglected to mention a Periton attack.
Oh, yeah. There's
Oh.
Yeah,
Pearson.
that I totally body slammed.
Yep, you guys drove off the Peritons and saved the horses of
30
the
feet
caravan.
That's impressive.
That's
Wait.
right. That's why you do body slam.
Flying centaur body slams.
Oh, gee.
A little bit of time is taken in the morning to burn the corpses of those who are slain in the night raid. For it's fairly common knowledge that those who die slain by the undead often join them. And so a funeral is held for those poor souls who were lost, and their corpses are incinerated to prevent further loss of life.
Gotcha.
And I'll come around saying, see, I didn't cook a single body in this. Would you like some cupcakes actually this morning?
They look delicious, but I'm not hungry. Thank you. Thank you. I'm full off the heat and blood of battle.
Well,
My
nothing
heart
else.
is warm and my belly is full.
Well, when you're dying, and you'll be like, give me some trail mix.
That will probably be the only time that I take. Feed me the mix.
I need 40 more gold.
Well, you just got 10.
because I totally drink.
As you need 40 gold exactly.
Yeah, I need to make more poison. I'm out of poison because of it all. Absolutely.
As
will start popping up.
as fate would have it, the caravan is taking a little while longer to get underway this morning. But you guys do notice that Sir Artemis and his entourage, which include the mage who you've met, as well as a knight dressed in full armor.
So long as it's spoken to your favorite enemies.
Sir Artemis at the reins of his wagon. He is whipping the reins, pulling out a switch, and smacking the horses. The trail is exceedingly muddy, as it's been raining the last few days. And seeing Sir Artemis's animals, you see that they are thinner than other horses. You see their ribs protruding. Their collars and girths have chafed sores in their hides. And as you watch the hungry, aching animals struggle to pull the wagon, you see Sir Artemis cruelly whip them with his switch. Go on, you nags! You useless animals! Pull!
How far ahead of them
Do you have
is
a
me?
job?
Or how
Okay,
far
where
ahead of
where is this
me?
guy's relationship to the wagon train?
You know what? He's probably right in the middle.
Right in the middle. Where am I?
Halfway to the back, so you're only like 60 yards or 60 feet away.
Okay,
How
well,
far?
I would go to cheat now. Do you want me to hurry this up?
She's looking at Sir Artemis, and you can see her face starting to get more and more red. She says, "Boy, that man's making my blood boil."
Done.
You saying this?
To Jit, the little rock dwarf who gets angry really fast.
Yeah, she does get angry really fast.
Firecracker.
Okay, who's
Soon to be
is
left
there a
alive.
quartermaster? Or is just everybody got their own food?
It's everyone for themselves. This isn't a caravan run by a company.
Cool.
We're all
right. I'm gonna run up, shield and lance. I'm gonna say, hey Artemis, you holding everybody up now?
It's not my fault. It's the fault of these useless nags that were sold to me in Baldur's Gate. Say, you do owe me a favor.
Do I?
My mage, Sir Earl, there, has saved the life of basically everyone in this caravan.
Oh, that was your maid. Okay, sure. Do you want me to help out, Paul?
No, I would like you to bring your friends to me. The one they call Potion Seller and Morgrim.
Did you want any of his potions from the potion seller?
I'll pass on the potions, but I do have a
Yeah,
proposition.
well, they'd probably be too
My
powerful.
potions
for you anyway.
could pull your wagon, but it'd most likely be too powerful.
All right, I'm gonna go gather everybody
logistics
up.
behind that.
But yes, I wish to speak with Sir... Oh yeah, Saru, you're here.
I will say to the
It's the
horses
only
and
way I
Sylvan,
would guess, but
I'm like, it'll be okay. We'll get you out.
that's not a potion.
The horses say...
They can't respond.
They can't? Okay,
No,
never mind.
it's Sylvan. They can understand. They can't respond.
Their eyes soften a little bit,
Wink
and then
once.
harden again as
Yeah.
they receive another smack with the whip. But yes, he is requesting the presence of Morgrim, Saru, and not Traveler, Potion Seller.
Sure, I ain't got nothing better to do.
Oh,
You've been summoned.
Yeah, I go right up.
cool.
I want to ride him over back. Yeah, I want to bring my horse.
I bet creative-
Once you arrive, he leaves his horses with a sign of disgust, and he looks towards you and says, "These useless nags have failed me. I require better stock to pull my wagon." And with that, he once again admiringly glances at your horses.
I have
I
a
don't think I
horse.
brought my. I probably would have left my horse with
I
my
brought my
boss.
horse.
I probably wouldn't have brought it with me because it's just like, hey, we need you real quick.
So-
I'm like, okay, real quick.
Is our horse okay?
Your horse is fine.
Okay, and did you come back and tell me that Artemis specifically? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna ride my horse up there just
Also, I
for
probably-
show, and then
I probably don't know this guy since I was on the other end.
Oh
Yeah.
you were busy.
The day before, or maybe a week before, he also was caught kind of admiring your horses.
Oh.
So this isn't the first time he has coveted them.
Well, I admire royalty, nobility.
These useless nags are of no more use to me. Tell you what, I shall offer you 40 gold pieces for each of your horses.
How about
Really?
this? Trade me your horse and 40 gold pieces, and I'll follow the deal.
Done.
Done.
My
That was
horse
easy,
is my
buddy.
horse is priceless. I mean, you see my short legs. I won't give you my horse, but you could rent it for the travels.
I'll rent
What if-
you my centaur.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, I'll
I
rent you
am
my
available.
centaur.
I am
He can
available
even
for
talk.
rent.
Yeah,
Of course I can talk.
that's right.
That's the whole
You can talk.
half part.
Now I'm a flying talking centaur. You literally were.
Yep, I was.
Okay.
You actually
Uh,
were.
Saved it for the undead. I should have saved it for the undead.
How about you, Morgrim? Will you sell me your horse?
I will not sell you my horse. You look at my legs. I need a horse. I get way more tired.
You're
I'll
wel-
give you my horse temporarily. I'll rent it to you, but if my horse
I'll
is
give you the
treated-
same deal I gave the potion seller. 40 gold pieces and my horse. In trade for your stronger, more powerful beast.
dwarves just have more of a connection with their
Just as long as it matches
their animals.
Can I have some of your special food to feed to this horse that I just got?
I can't sell you my horse.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I can let you borrow my horse, but as soon as
It looks like he's in
it's
need of a little
getting
healing.
tired,
Yeah.
really tired, I'll have to take it back. So
Well, I
we can work
give him
something
some
out.
tra-
I'll let you use it for 5 gold a day.
Because I've got
But
my
I need this
special
horse for
treats
my
that we
survival.
eat during short rest.
Out of
and I've
respect.
got the
I
ones that
believe
you
you
temporary.
owe my mage your
Yeah,
life.
whatever. I mean,
I do. And if I'd be giving up this horse, that would be contradicting what he did for me. Because without this horse, I will die.
I will consider your life debt paid if you'll sell me your horse and take this useless nag off my hands.
I'd rather repay it in a greater way than just giving you my horse. I'm sorry. I can't. Such a big deed like he did, I can't just repay that with a horse. You have to understand.
Well, I refuse to use a horse that is not mine, so keep your beast.
Thank you.
I will use the potion sellers. And he gives you 40 gold.
yeah.
Cuts the tired, sore, injured horse away from a wagon and ties your horse up to it. As he gets up, he pulls out his switch and he begins whipping both horses again. One of them is a little tired and weak. The other one is fresh and strong.
You know what?
They pull the wagon out of the mud.
I'm gonna pet my horse.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna pet it. Give it a good rub on the mane.
Your horse, your previously owned horse, it was a pretty intelligent animal. It was a war horse. As it's pulling the wagon away, suffering whips from the switch, it kind of looks back at you. Its big, milky brown eyes,
And then
Showing the
in
slightest-
upper right-hand corner it
slightest
says,
confusion.
"The horse will remember
Oh.
this."
But your new horse has the stats of a riding horse, not a war horse. And it has 11 hit points.
I'm going to try to heal it.
No, nature's intelligence.
Okay, its max HP is 15.
It does need my treats.
Cody, I'm begging you for one.
Oh, yeah, take advantage. One. There's like 20.
Sweet.
What stat do Rangers use
I'll
for
take that one.
spellcasting
That's all I'm
again?
taking. Thank you.
Pretty
dude.
sure it's
so. It
wisdom.
sounds so crazy.
Okay.
So good.
Okay, it is wisdom for spellcasting. so-
Yeah, I knew.
Yes, your new horse is weaker, it's a little slower.
I shall name it Nag.
Speaking of animals, though, your dragon hatchling, it continues to grow and continues to learn at a alarming rate.
Good
It
evening.
can now speak short phrases. Most often it says, "Mama, feed meat."
I did just obtain a bunch of meat. How much meat are we talking about? Do I need to slaughter the horse I just bought?
You have a bunch of periton meat,
Oh, okay. All right.
so you have a good stash of meat to feed the dragon.
I will dote on my dragon.
It will continue to gorge itself at every opportunity.
Very good.
It's doubled and tripled in weight since it's hatched.
Very good.
2 hours.
Still has the stats of hatched.
I did it
Okay.
last time. Is she doing well? Okay, cool. I was like, I trusted
good.
Kirk's watching you. I was just like,
Other than
It's not one you want to neglect.
a few of the guards, the caravan hasn't suffered too heavy losses. One or two of the cultists perished in the raid, but the remainder are fine.
darn it.
Can't remember how many there are. Their 6 wagons are still intact, and you guys get underway. The day goes on, and you finally, blessedly, leave behind the fields of the dead. Time goes on, and you are making your way through the troll claws.
Even better.
Yeah, right. I don't know. Undead scare me.
The
In
troll
every
claws is a
situation.
little bit of a misnomer. The region was once populated by trolls, but they've long since been eradicated. However, as you make your way through the dense foliage, you hear a bit of a disturbance from the front of the caravan. Yep, that's what you hear.
Yeah. Can I make
A
a
man
perception
in-
check?
Shadowy cloak, wearing a
Dang,
red
you turn that upside down.
ruby with pointy teeth, stands in the middle of the road.
No, you're good.
With a
I'm
small
long.
box with a gray cloak in it. Put it over here more.
Oh.
Should we take bets on what it is?
Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna go with
Also,
Cody.
this red one, he is not with you. That's the mage of Sir Artemis.
Okay.
Cody, can you grab him and just sit him
Ah.
down?
Get over here, mage. You don't belong.
Very good. You round a bend, and about 100 yards in front of the caravan,
Should I?
you are alarmed to see
Should I?
a human head sitting in the middle of the trail.
Ooh. I like trinkets. Is it a shrunken
Just
head or
like
just? Yeah, right.
It is a human head, about 100 yards ahead.
Like just
100
lying on the
yards
ground?
ahead.
Yeah, it is just in the middle of the road. Just a head sitting in the road.
It's ahead of us.
Yes, it's not moving.
Okay.
The caravan slows to a halt.
Can I make a perception check to check like around us?
Yes, make a perception check.
Okay. Give me 1 sec here. Just gonna check it. Perception. +2. Okay. 16.
Very good.
Sweet.
The forest around you is thick, but you sense no prying eyes. You also determine, by looking closer, that the head is not, in fact, a severed head, but, in fact, it is the head of a man who's been buried up to his neck
That's
in the
kind of-
road.
When I meant loose, I
Get
meant
him
like,
out.
what is it like lying on the side? Is it like rolling? Like, is it a loose? Like, I feel like if it's in the ground, it's no longer loose. It's taken care of.
I mean, 100 yards away, it was hard to tell,
Fair enough.
but it's a guy buried up to his neck in the road.
Grab
Can we
wood.
save
Should I,
him?
should I be with the group?
But what
Oh,
if
cool.
it's,
I'm just gonna
yeah.
run
No,
up to him and like, hey.
I'm by the
what
dragon.
if it's like Vecna though?
That's
Maybe.
Oh man,
Yeah,
but like
that's on
nobody
that.
deserves
I don't
that.
think he's that.
Nice
I'm
try.
That's
gonna
rude.
go right up to him like, hey, what's going on?
The head, the guy is unconscious.
Oh.
However, he has the word Oathbreaker painted on his forehead.
Oh.
What kind of oath you broke?
Yeah.
Always pay your taxes.
All right.
Taxes
Well,
aren't
whoever's lead
Can I
dragon
intimidate?
leader.
Can I roll an intimidation roll to try and scare him into talking?
Into being
currently
awake?
unconscious.
Oh, he's unconscious. I didn't
He's
hear
gonna
that.
sit on his head.
He is unconscious. He looks very dried out. His mouth is open. He's just buried up to his neck in the road.
All right. Well, we should ask the lead wagon guy if they just want to treat this as a speed bump or.
I mean, hopefully they could at least go around.
Well, I don't
That
know.
feels
I'm
fair.
not the one driving the wagons. I'll definitely go around.
You know,
But we're looking at like 15 wagons worth of people here.
The first wagon rolls up, and you would recognize Acrony Olielton, a male human merchant, the owner of 2 wagons stacked high with cured furs and hides. He himself wears an enormous cowhide just suit.
Nice.
It smells like cow. He's just, imagine a very gristly, teeth-missing, tobacco-chewing fur trader. That's this guy. Acrony sees the word Oathbreaker on his head.
Wyoming, yeah.
I say we leave him to whatever fate Providence has in store for him.
Yeah, because like I don't know what oath you broke.
I'm gonna pour water on him.
Okay.
Like I'm watering like a sunflower or something, but it's his head.
Okay,
Grow, dang it, grow.
you pour some water on him. Some goes into his mouth and down his throat. He smacks his lips a little bit, but remains unconscious.
Alright, I'm going to administer a healing potion.
Yeah, because I don't have any. So that's why I was generally.
And by that, I mean like a cure wounds.
Okay.
I just
How much are you healing him for?
1d8 plus
Honestly,
4.
I would just put in wretched, because otherwise I don't want to know.
For a total of 6.
Really?
Very good.
I don't-
You administer some healing to him.
I put in because
His
I
eyes
don't know.
flutter open. He says,
I don't know
"Ugh,
if it does.
water,
Okay.
water, help me."
Water. You hear this guy?
You have to pay.
Tell us your name.
Oh, well, now that he's awake, I'll give him some water.
You administer some water, and he drinks it gratefully and clears his throat. Thank you, travelers.
What else
There.
did you break?
See, he already knows my name.
Yeah, he does.
Oath. Oh. Don't believe what you see. I was betrothed to a woman, but I found
Not as
out
much.
that her father and brothers were bandits, and I was expected to join them. And so I broke off the engagement.
Cool. Well,
This is the result.
does anybody mind if I get a shovel and deal with this while everyone just moves around?
I don't mind, but like this
He
does
owes-
feel like a trap.
He owes us a life debt, though, for sure.
You do see that there are wagon ruts around him. It seems that other caravans have passed him.
Oh, okay.
Again, like Elkrin, whatever his
Well,
name is.
it's one
Elkrin,
thing
he
to
said.
pass him while he's unconscious. I'm not going to pass him where, his eyes are just like,
I feel like it's
Thanks
more
for
questionable to pass a man
it's like-
buried up to his head who's unconscious than one who's conscious.
see, but the
I
thing
feel
with
like
that
that's
is
more-
only one person remembers that.
We should tell him what happened
If
the
he's
last
awake,
time
then two
we
people
left someone
remember
alive.
it, and so then I feel guilty. Because, you'd be surprised what I could live with. But knowing that he knew that I left him for dead, I don't think I could do that.
What's your
He
name,
would carry
boy?
that to the grave.
What's your
I'm
name, boy?
innocent. Liberate me.
Your name is Innocent?
My name is.
I'm just...
Hello, Innocent.
Groupie.
Nice to meet you. I'm
My
Dan.
name is Carlon.
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 Where are you from?
In the road.
Where are you from, Carlon?
I'm from Baldur's Gate.
So can I just get a shovel? Will anybody lend me a shovel? I'm not carrying a shovel.
Can I roll insight on this guy? Can I see try to
Ooh,
see
yeah.
if this guy's story checks out?
Yes, make an insight check.
Okay.
I can make you
I'm
a
holding
trowel.
all D6s. Hang on.
Digging the man out of the ground will take 2 diggers at least 2 hours.
I'm perceptive.
This is what I go with. This is what I give you.
All right, that's This is perception or insight? Insight, probably.
Insight.
Okay, dirty 20. It's a dirty 20, of course it is.
And my beard is golden. Not actually golden, but beautiful. Wonderful.
He's missing a hair.
Like if gold was being illuminated by a nice red fire.
Just
That's
a
the
really
color.
nice-
His
Really-
story about
really
the. You can tell
Yes.
that this man bears no malice. This isn't a trap, but you can also tell that his story about the woman he was betrothed to is not the truth.
Probably
Is that it?
also-
Her brother and dad were bandits. Sorry, I'm asking the guy. It's like
His
You
story
sure?
was false, but he seems.
he seems to
sincere.
be on the up and up, even though he is buried up to his neck.
Yes.
You sure, man? We're gonna let you out nonetheless, but come on, man. Come on.
Tell the truth or we'll poison you.
I feel like that's meaner than just leaving him there. We dig him up and then we poison him.
Do you
We
remember
could
that?
just poison him instead of digging him.
Do you remember that
That's
acid
worse.
that
That's
like
way
melted
worse.
that flesh that went? That was
Yeah,
crazy.
dude.
Do you have
This
any
guy's
left?
not malicious. He's
I
very.
actually have tons of acid.
Oh,
Please.
sweet.
I'm going to dig him out.
I love acid.
If somebody lends me a shovel,
intimidation now
I don't
that
have a
he's
shovel.
Are you
I'm just hoping
intimidating him?
one of the wagons.
Can I? I
There's
want the truth.
plenty of tools.
Okay, I'm digging. Whatever they're doing, I'm digging.
Okay, Traveler is beginning to dig the man out.
And I want the truth, so I'm gonna yell at him. Can I?
Sure, make an intimidation check.
Sweet, thanks, dude. Alright, it's a +5 for intimidation. That's the only reason I want to roll it. Oh, thank goodness it's a +5 because I got an 8.
So 13.
No. 8 altogether.
Oh, just
Oh,
Oh.
you rolled
Yep.
3.
Some steel enters the man's eyes, and he says, "My information must wait for the correct years.
Can I be the correct ears?
I'll
I'm
determine that
embarrassed.
once I've recovered."
I'm embarrassed.
I'm gonna say, what do you think about Tiamat?
Make a perception check.
Like, I'm just gonna hit him with that out of nowhere.
Oh, cool. Now I roll.
Oh boy, that's 12.
Nice 20, dude. Right, dude.
I mean, his neck is exposed now. You do notice him tense up a little bit at the mention of it, and then relax again. He says, "Who?"
Tiamat.
I'm unfamiliar with that term.
Goddess of evil goddess of chromatic dragons.
Well, that
General
sounds
figure of chaos.
that sounds scary. I'm afraid if she were here, she'd probably just eat me.
All of us, probably.
Careful for what you wish for, traveler.
What's Ingrid doing?
Ingrid's just sitting in my backpack, doing whatever Ingrid does there.
Ingrid's looking over your shoulder at the man. Ingrid licks her chops.
Are you hungry, Ingrid? Alright.
Well, I've embarrassed myself, so I'm just shutting up right now.
Is anyone else helping to uncover the man?
I'll give
help.
like a pathetic attempt with like a stick.
Alright.
Well,
Well,
I'll kick some dirt.
With
I'll help.
multiple people helping, it significantly reduces the time it takes. Most of the caravan has passed by now, but you uncover the man. As you remove the dirt from his flesh, you do see that he has a tattoo on his left forearm. The tattoo is of a silver harp in the background of a crescent moon.
I just kind of point
Well,
at the guy.
now that I saw that, I'm gonna run back to who I'm supposed to be guarding.
Okay.
Because I don't like. I
You
don't
didn't
wanna...
join the Harpers?
What do you think? Do you want to
Hey,
take
I
this?
got a job.
Do you want to take this man under our wing, traveler?
Yeah.
I think he can help us find ingredients in the future. That can be his debt.
So
to us.
what's
Is that
his
your oath?
tattoo? A crescent moon?
It's
A
the
silver harp.
signal of the Harpers.
Oh.
Sigil.
On the background of the
Marking.
crescent moon. It is the symbol of the Harpers.
Actually,
Symbol.
I take
That
it
was the
back.
word I couldn't remember.
I want to be
Sigil.
with the crew.
Signal.
Can I take it back?
Yeah, that's fine.
Thanks.
The caravan's going slow, waiting for you guys.
Cool. Okay.
Right, yeah. So he can hang out with us.
Is that
If he'd like some
Is your
trail
tat-
mix.
is your tattoo related to the oath you broke?
He kind of hides his tattoo. Says, that's a personal matter. Pay it no mind.
Well, I mean, it's a personal matter that I am
Cool.
tangentially related
So check
to,
this out.
so like I feel like I'd
Be
be a bit of a conflict of interest.
What do you mean by that?
You can literally click the +4.
See, I've got some.
Yeah, right. And then you can go.
All of you who joined the Harpers would have also received an emblem with the...
Oh, okay. I
Click on the
probably kind of like
Maybe the 7, maybe
take
the
it out of my
5, and then
shirt
for
and
your
just, like-
damage, you would hit that.
The guy, comprehension dawns in his eyes.
Cool, huh?
He says, "Are your companions trusted?"
mostly.
That's good enough. He takes water skin from one of you and drinks long and deep. He says, "Again, my name is Carlin Amafel. The story I told was a fabrication, but I am from Baldur's Gate. I was sent to follow a party of guards accompanying a half-dragon on a horse.
Oh, we're after those guys.
Yes. I was hired to follow them, and where is it?
Wait, which guys?
The half dragon one, basically the cultists.
Oh,
I
so
think.
he's
At
following
least
them too.
that's how I'm interpreting it.
Okay.
But it seems like it.
Yeah.
But yes, he was tracking the group north, but they discovered him.
Decided to slander.
Luckily for me, it was in the presence of another caravan. They didn't want bloodshed on the road to draw attention to themselves. So they labeled me an oathbreaker and buried me here. He looks down into the hole. I don't suppose my horse survived, but...
Was the horse in the
Did they bury your horse?
That's funny.
Sick.
If you dig deep enough,
Poor horse.
you do begin to uncover a saddle. But it's
Is there
been
anything
several
in the
days
saddle
underground. So.
Okay, look. Apart from the death, that is some serious dedication.
I
Dig a
know.
hole
Put a
deep
horse in
enough
there.
to put a horse and the rider on it. Like, that's deep. That's
The horse
That's like
underneath the man.
that's like, what is that? 15 feet
12,
deep?
15 feet.
Like,
Oh.
well,
I'm guessing there was some magic involved, but it's pretty
I'm afraid
impressive.
they had a spellcaster in their midst. I'm not sure who cast the spell.
Slightly
But
still,
slightly
that's
less
some serious
impressive, but
dedication.
Yeah.
Just like,
I mean, that's
Well,
what, second level, third level?
it happened so fast, I couldn't react. I just found myself up to my neck in dirt.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what, mold earth? Mold earth.
Yeah, move.
Mold, that's...
Either way, so did he want some trail mix?
I would love some food. I haven't eaten in 3 days.
Here, have some trail mix. He gets 3 temporary hit points.
Excellent, thank you.
I'll
And
try
if we take a short rest,
Could I
we can have cupcakes.
Can I try some trail mix?
You can have some trail mix.
Nice.
You get 3 temporary hit points.
It's not worth it. It's cursed.
It's your
Can't
pride.
you see?
It's your pride.
I'm gonna make some poison.
Well,
I
if I
can't
freaking...
eat nuts.
Yeah, well, if I
No,
freaking
that's
die...
just peasant
If
food.
I die, at least I die having had some good trail mix.
Well, for having saved my life, I will accompany you to
Unless I
Waterdeep.
need that.
No.
I do have some contacts there that could reward you for my salvation. Would it be all right if I rode on one of your wagons? My captivity has left me
We
weak.
have to find somebody who would willingly.
You don't really have a wagon.
I can't speak for that wagon owner.
What about potions?
What if I healed you up to full health?
That would help, but he's still got levels of exhaustion.
that are
So maybe
gonna
you
penalize
could let him
Good
ride
thing I
on your
can
horse.
cure that.
Hey, he can ride me.
If you're willing to carry him, he would
I
love
would
the assistance.
love to carry him.
Yeah, I was gonna cast restoration on him.
Now, hold on to that spell slot.
We took a long rest.
Like, you don't want to use up all your
Yeah,
power
it's a-
Yeah.
potions.
Yeah.
We all know that your potions are too powerful.
They're too powerful.
All right. Well, with Amethel joining you on your journey, the matter is settled. The other merchants don't say much more about it. They do avoid the man, but they accept your decision to bring him with you. And your journey continues.
Is Oathbreaker tattooed, or does it?
It's
With a
just
good
it was just
washing.
painted. It comes off.
Prestidigitate. I just kind of snap my fingers and prestidigitate that
Eugene,
off.
can you take him off the board?
Little mushroom guy.
Yep.
Rested
You guys continue your journey.
We
in-
get
in
some rest,
In the
right?
course of your journey, you do stop
Yeah.
and you take several long rests.
All right, I finally get rid of all that exhaustion I had.
Yep. So you guys are in safe country. Your long rests cure your exhaustion.
How many days have we been traveling so far?
I smell an elf.
You've been traveling for about 2 weeks now, and in the Forgotten Realm, a week is 10 days long, so about 20 days.
I was thinking about it.
I have 20 ounces of poison.
You guys are about a little over a third of the way to Waterdeep. As you continue,
Yeah, I don't know.
let's see, what's next? You guys pass Dragonspear Castle and make your way onto the Tradeway. The Tradeway is well traveled and it is fairly safe. You make good progress. Another couple of weeks pass, and you guys are paid on a weekly schedule. So go ahead and add another 100 silver to your inventories.
Yay.
Wow, we're rich.
We would have so much cheese if that guy was here.
Actually, make it 200 silver.
Even more
We've
cheese.
been working so hard. Sweet.
Silver.
We just got paid 2 gold, right?
20 gold.
Silver is a dime.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, copper's a penny, silver's a dime, gold is $1.
Okay.
I mean, not 1 to 1, but like math's
I
wise.
thought 100 silver meant gold.
As the caravan travels,
I mean, in terms of buying power.
people join the caravan, people leave the caravan. A lot of people disembarked at Dragonspear Castle. Some disembarked in the Troll Claws at Trollclaw Ford, where there's a small settlement. But your last major stop before you arrive at your destination is the town
Hey, traveler,
Daggerford.
Yep.
you have a disguise kit, right?
Yep.
Would you mind if I used it?
Go nuts.
Cool. I'm gonna make an attempt to disguise myself a bit.
Do you want help? Because I get proficiency. Do you get
Sure.
proficiency with disguise?
I don't think so.
Yay! We're gonna have kind of a makeover.
Ooh.
Alright, you are a
Yeah.
tiefling. How are you disguising yourself?
Like a different tiefling.
Yeah.
But this time, blue.
We'll just see.
I'm
we're gonna
already pretty blue.
Oh, you're already blue?
I mean, not exact. It's like a grayish blue. It's like a grayish.
Oh
blue,
no, we
but
want
it's-
true blue, like sky blue here. That's what we're going for. We're gonna give her a nice face tattoo going down her neck onto her shoulder, and add some jewelry to those horns because they're just not going to do.
Dang. Okay.
All right, so you want me to make a roll for that?
Yeah. Let's have you make a roll for how good the disguise is.
All right, do you?
Yes.
What?
What's your address?
627 North, 100 West, apartment 206.
All right.
I know. And the skate's not.
Not
shiny.
great.
So nice and smooth.
Yeah.
So
But
that's
it's out,
whopping
so-
8.
Get out there.
If maybe she can help me out, give me advantage.
Looks like you painted her blue.
It's not your best work.
I look
No.
saturated. I basically just look saturated. I look the same but more saturated.
Yeah, I really appreciate that.
Glad I could help.
Well, you do your best, and you paint her up. She looks, at a glance, like a different person, but any close inspection will reveal the Saru that we all know and love. Saru, in fact, you've actually become quite well known in the caravan. In fact, all of you have become well known. The feats of your courage against the Puritans and the zombies has elevated your status in the caravan to great heights. You're greatly admired, and word of your deeds actually goes before you. And
I hate being well known without my braid.
once you arrive in Daggerford, it's a fairly prosperous town with of access to this archipelago here. No, archipelago's not the right word.
Inlet.
No, fjords?
I don't.
Just a bunch of silt islands,
Are we gonna
At the end
be
of a
trained
river?
here?
Delta.
delta, sure.
Well, I
think
mean,
that's right.
is the river going in? Is the river coming in or going out?
It's going out.
Okay,
It's a beautiful place.
I think it's a delta.
The caravan decides to spend several nights here to rest the animals, recuperate, and lift everyone's spirits. It's a fairly large town. Is there anything you guys wish to purchase or to
I
do?
am very deliberately not buying anything.
Okay.
Staying out of town if possible.
I don't have that much money, and we're not going to be here for a week.
Just 2 or 3 days.
Are there any future tellers here? Any portend makers? Crystal ball seers?
Are we just stopping on the road for like a rest?
Yeah.
2 or 3 days.
Yeah. Okay.
Um.
Can I?
Any Vistani?
No. There was a carnival that passed through, but they've moved on to Waterdeep. There are several people who seek you out and wish to purchase potions from you.
Aha! I've got some crafty potions I can sell.
There's a few shadowy figures who would like to purchase poisons from you.
I do have... How long have we been traveling? How many days?
20?
I have 20... No, excuse me. I have 40 ounces of poison.
How much do those poisons go for?
Let's see.
And does it have an expiration date?
That's
I don't think so.
That's a gallon and some of poison. No, it's not a gallon. A gallon is 64 ounces.
How much is it?
3/4 of
Basic
I think a gallon is
poison.
64 ounces.
Is it?
That or 40. I can't
A
remember.
gallon is 64 ounces.
Okay,
Oh,
so you got 3 quarts of poison.
jeez, dude.
I'm pretty sure that if you go to buy one, it's 50 gold. Oh, wait, hold on. 100 gold is what the book says. But I would sell it for extra cheap, of course. You can use the poison to coat or one slashing or piercing weapon, or up to 3 pieces of ammunition. It's really not very effective stuff.
Well, you find buyers, and poison's not a rampant hot item in Daggerford. It's fairly peaceful here. There are several buyers, and some are willing to pay you 20 gold pieces per dose.
Sure, so alright, I'll sell it. Why not?
You managed to sell 15 doses for 20 gold pieces each.
Okay.
I would like to buy brewer's supplies.
I have brewer
Excellent.
supplies if you want them.
Huh?
I have brewer supplies. If
I
you
would
want
like my own, thank you very much.
them. Alright.
You can find them in any tavern. They're pretty common.
Alright, 20 gold pieces is what it's telling me. You go with that?
That sounds good. There is a gnome that approaches you, a female gnome, who would like to purchase the rest of your doses of poison for 30 gold each.
Okay, sounds fine by me.
So, for a total of
Well, if you're selling this woman a half gallon of poison, and you're like,
30
nothing
times
suspicious
5,
here.
I'd sell this to a child if they asked.
20 times 15.
Morals truly are a relative thing.
Yeah. Potion seller doesn't really have what we call morals.
He's in a hurry to make more
For a total of... And all this just comes out of your alchemy jug?
Yeah. It makes potion
every
poison
day.
every day. Or mayonnaise. I guess I could make mayonnaise.
Because that's just like an infinite source of money. You can sell them for 100 gold pieces per day.
Just be glad that I don't have 2 alchemy jugs. Because I could have done that.
You can start burning through his money if you start charging him for spell components.
Yeah, components.
To be fair, depending on what you make the acid out of, it's not.
To be fair,
He has
all
an
the
alchemy
money
jug
is going
he
to
just
go
Well, I
towards
know.
making even better poisons. Which I only would use.
Alright, well, you get 450 gold pieces for your poison.
Yay!
The female gnome that you sold the poisons to is actually quite pleased with the poison.
Nice.
A day goes by. Word of your presence in the town travels. You spend some time enjoying the high life, spending some of your earnings and profits on food and warm taverns, good company. On the morning of the second day, You guys are at the caravan, just taking stock of everything. When a... Gosh darn it, where is it?
You're walking in the woods.
What around is dead?
You're doing too much calculating, guys.
While he's calculating, I did not eat before I came, and I'm starving, and I want to order pizza, and I don't want to be rude and order pizza to your house, but also I want to know if anybody else wants some pizza, if I'm going to order
I'm
some.
good. All I
You're
ask is
welcome
that you
to.
give my daughter a slice.
Your daughter may absolutely have as many slices as she wants.
I'm good, I ate earlier.
Okay.
But I did find what I was looking for.
You're good.
There's a half-elf woman
I'm offering.
walking among
because
the
I'm hungry.
wagons.
She's
Okay.
offering because she's gonna get food
Okay.
anyways. She wants to.
The half-elf woman looks, well, she's a half-elf, so she looks youthful. But she
What do you want?
is asking around, searching for a tiefling with
Not a huge fan.
the powers of
Mushrooms are
storms.
always, to be honest.
Okay.
A tiefling? Isn't that like kind of like
All
a
I know is
kind of
potions.
elfish kind of fairy creature? Oh, that's her.
Please, I'm looking for a tiefling. Her name is Alba. A tiefling named Alba, storm sorcerer, very shocking personality. Have you seen anyone?
Alba, like sunrise or sunset?
No, her name is Alba.
Oh, okay.
She's a tiefling. She left here long ago, but she
I totally know where she is.
has power.
awful with
Perhaps you could
names.
jog our memory with some money? Nah, I'll do it for free. Traveler, I'm trying to make a hustle here.
I know.
Please.
Sorry, I got ahead of myself.
Please, dear centaur, if you could lead me to this woman, I would be very grateful.
Sure. I'm gonna go like the long way around town,
Okay.
and I just want to chat with her for a bit.
All right.
Not even leading her to.
I'll get there eventually.
Just walking.
I heard a rumor that there was a storm sorceress in your caravan. Is she this way?
Yeah. You know, I'm taking you to her. She's got to be around here somewhere. She told me where she's going to be. I'm just curious, like,
I like how
why are you
you-
looking at her?
I like how you help me make a disguise and everything, and then somebody comes asking for somebody matching my description, and you're just like, yeah,
She seems
Nothing
nice,
weird
though.
about that.
hold on. I am not the smartest centaur.
no, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's just,
Oh, but wait.
Elves are nice and pretty.
I mean, like, so, like, how do you know her? Because, like, we've been hanging out for a while. Like, she totally helped me. Like, I got acid burned on my haunch here. If you look, like, touch it, it's like super textured.
Oh,
If you want.
yes.
So, yeah.
I can feel it.
Words.
Yeah. So, like, she's super cool. How do you know her? Because, like, she doesn't talk a whole lot.
Oh, if it's the same woman, Alba is my daughter. She left some years ago after an unfortunate incident. I've been hoping to find her, but she's been gone so long.
Oh, your daughter. Man. Why did she leave?
There was an incident involving another boy, quite a rude young man.
Did she kill him?
They buried him.
Yes, I'm sure it was an accident, but
Well, when she wants to kill somebody, she's really good at it.
oh
Just so
dear.
you know.
That's concerning. I must find her.
Well, that's
Please.
where we're going. We're going. Like, she's got to be right over here. So, like, about the murder thing, you're like, I guess you're like super disapproving of that kind of thing. Then I do want an insight check on everything still.
Most of the kingdom disapproves of murder, good sir.
Well,
Most.
you know.
Traveler.
Right, okay, are you gonna let me have an insight check?
Sure.
All right.
I'm
Aha,
terrible.
big
I'm
whopping
terrible with names.
+0. I've been rolling terribly, and I will continue to do so with the 7. Oh.
She seems sincere.
Yeah.
Seems like a concerned mother looking for a lost child.
Some concerned mother. Okay. So, let's see. I'm like, where are you coming from?
Well, I live here in Daggerford.
She's from Daggerford?
I have Can I persuade her? Can I roll
No,
for
actually, I'm with her.
She's in the middle of town now. I'm not sure where you're at, but
Oh, okay.
it's not there.
Okay. I thought we were all. kind of
She
there.
never mentioned that she was from Daggerford.
It could be the whole running away as a fugitive from the law thing.
Oh, yeah. That would do it.
Fugitive from the law is a very strong word when technically nobody's talked to you about it yet.
So, like, they're not still hunting her, are they?
Well, as far as I'm aware, there is no statute of limitations when it comes to murder in this town.
Then it would be super unfortunate for you to find her, right? Because, like, then you would know. Like, on the case of, like, plausible deniability.
How well does his voice carry? Can I hear him talking
Oh,
about
yeah, you could probably hear it.
a murder taking place in this town?
You would have
and
heard
see if I can hide.
You would have heard the first exchange with the woman looking for the storm sorceress named Alba, and you would have heard the interaction with Traveler, but then they went off into the city.
Okay.
Where you know not, because Traveler seems to be going on a very random path.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna try to hide / get out of here,
Okay.
but like not in a way that's too suspicious. I don't obviously want to be like, whoops, better run. Just more like, don't know who they could be talking about, even though they're clearly talking about me. Hoods up.
Roll a stealth check.
Okay, I'm good at those.
I
So
want a perception check
that's
against
untrue.
it.
That's untrue.
She's not following you. She's hiding at the wagons.
All right, that's a dirty 20. I'm actually rolling pretty good today.
Okay, you managed to avoid any prying eyes as you avoid this woman. You are now, partway through the town. Are you leading her back to the caravan, or just?
Yeah, I'll eventually lead her back to the caravan. Well, once I get like more information, I'd say, like, so like if you find her, that's kind of a bad thing, because then you no longer have plausible deniability. Like, you know she's here. Like, wouldn't that be like putting her in danger though?
It could be, but she's my daughter. I would never turn her into the law.
Okay. Well, like, what do you plan on doing to run into her?
Well, first ensure that she's all right, and
Done.
tell her that her father and her siblings miss her terribly.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Story if I ever heard one.
All right, yeah, I'll take her back to the caravan.
Okay. Make an investigation check as you try to find Saru.
I am terrible at it, and I imagine my dice rolls will continue to
Really
be
well.
poor.
Really well.
Yeah, 16.
It's not enough to find Saru.
Yes, you got 20.
Saru, Traveler has led this woman back to the caravan.
Oh man, she's like, she must have took off. Why don't you go find, like, do you know your favorite inn? You have a favorite place to hang out? Because I'm bound to run into
my
her
home
again.
is in Daggerford. We're not wealthy by any means, but we have space.
Okay, why don't you just head on home? And, like, she's bound to turn up, and as soon as I find her, I'll run her right over. As you can see, I can move pretty fast.
Excellent. She pulls out a paper and she writes her address. Says, please, I must see if she's the one I'm looking for.
Yeah, and I'll look at it and I'm like, wow, you guys have such the best addresses.
Please, bring her to our home. If it's my daughter, I'll be so grateful. And if it's not, I will appreciate your efforts, nevertheless. I will cook you a home cooked
No,
meal.
no. You will not cook for me. I will cook for you.
You are a noble and gracious centaur.
Would you like some trail mix? It's the best.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Well,
she,
I found these candies.
sure.
I am going to give her some trail mix. She gets 3 temporary hit points. All right.
She is bolstered on her way home. She feels
Nice.
energetic and there's some spring in her step.
All right, then I'll find Saru eventually.
Traveler is searching for you, but this woman is
Very
gone.
loudly.
Yeah, and I'm just like, yeah, try to find me. Try to find me, idiot. See if you can find me, moron.
Like hidden in a pot.
I'm not.
There
I
is
don't know.
there is
Just-
growing concern among the caravan as it appears that one of their most powerful mages has disappeared.
I'd probably send somebody a message using the spell message. I'm just like, I'm fine.
Okay.
Feel free to respond.
Sometimes she goes on a bender. It's fine.
Bender is a strong word for sometimes I want to just walk around.
No, it's a bender. You know, it's your trail that bends.
It's a dangerous thing going out.
All right. You somehow relay the message that you're fine, traveler. Do you continue to search for her?
I mean, like,
Yes.
I'm not far. I imagine I'm just like...
Unless I
Yeah,
got it
but, like,
directly. But even if
I'm
I
just, like,
did get it directly, and if it is message,
It just pops
I
into
can
your
respond.
it just pops into your head, but I'm like 120 feet away in any direction.
And then because like I believe I can respond to this, I'm like,
Yes,
come on, I want to see it.
I respond. No, thank you. I
Come
saw who you were with.
on, come on, come on. And I keep
You
searching.
get no
for
further response.
Okay, make another investigation check with advantage.
Woohoo!
Make another stealth check.
She's just like on the other side of a wagon.
And into jail with you. Sorry, 3 in there.
Yeah, I know. Like, yeah. I think
14!
I think it might just be you, not the dice.
I fall out of the tree I was hiding in.
Well, you would know that she would need... Do you need line of sight for sending message?
I don't
No,
think so.
you don't
I
need
don't think... No, because it's the cantrip message, it's not sending.
No, it's message and it is like 120
Yeah, I don't think
feet.
I need
You respond to it and you don't need line of sight. You just need
Okay.
direction.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
well,
long as
you would
it's
know
not
that she's
through
somewhere within 120 feet of you, and you do track her
something
down.
like 4 feet of wood.
No,
four
I
stone.
wouldn't know because it's
Into
magic
blood.
and I'm not very good at that. She could be sending it from across the village, probably.
Well, you find her in any case.
Exactly.
I fall out of the tree I was hiding in.
Saru!
Hi.
Like, your mom.
Yeah.
Mom says hi. She's
Yeah.
nice.
She
I'm
was
going to
she
cook
was
her dinner.
asking for a storm sorceress named Alba.
Yeah.
The name Saru was never mentioned.
I know, that's why I keep calling her Saru anyway. Because, like, she wanted the disguise. I assume it's her.
All right.
I'm on a roll. I'm going to go make her dinner. You want to come?
Not really.
I don't think
Have
Traveler remembers his parents.
Huh?
I said I don't think Traveler remembers his parents.
No, I do. You are. You're my dad.
He's your dad?
He's my dad.
Man, screw everything that's happening over there. I want to hear this story.
He made a very powerful potion.
It was too powerful.
Yeah. And ta-da! Me.
You just made a guy out of a potion?
My
Well, there was a
potion-
horse involved, and there was probably a person.
Oh my goodness.
So you're a product of dark alchemy then?
No, just powerful potions.
Extra ingredient.
Same thing.
Horse.
Same
And,
Come on, I'm going to make crab legs. Because, like, there's, like, a ford right over here. Come on. Come on.
Roast mimic. It can be whatever you want it to be. It'll always say something.
Come on. I'll even use,
Fine,
like,
sure.
really
You're
nice
gonna be
little leafy
insufferable. You're gonna
gardens.
be insufferable if I don't.
Yes, but I will also be insufferable if you do.
Yeah, that's the problem. But I
You're
feel
welcome
like
to
you're gonna be
bring
more
the whole party with
specifically
you.
Yes,
if you'd like.
insufferable
please!
at me if I don't
Yeah,
go
dude.
along.
I would
Dinner
like to
party.
do that thing where I go talk to the nobles and see if I can get favors.
Remind me how that works.
I have no idea. I was
Let me in, I'm a noble too.
You've got the
No
noble
problem.
background. You
Yeah.
can secure an audience with a noble,
Right.
but to get favors from them, I think takes downtime, right?
Oh, that's right.
I'm
Yeah,
spending
we
10
had that whole week of
on
downtime.
supplies to make
Okay.
dinner today.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
So you can meet with them, say hello. You won't get much from it.
How was your cousin?
Yeah, there's not much I would even want to.
On the other hand, there's a dinner
you'd
party.
eat like a king if you came.
Oh, you just have trail mix.
He just
No,
spent
I'm
$1,000
making
on food
crab
supply.
legs tonight. Buttered crab legs.
This is a port town, so fresh food.
Okay. I don't know. Why do you have to make it?
Because I'm good at it.
Will you help me learn by telling me what to do and I'll cook it?
I'll make sure it's not.
How
poison.
about you watch me do it, and I'll explain it.
No, because I think it has something to do with you cooking it.
Okay, then don't. It's okay. It just gets stuck in your beard anyway.
That happens in real life too.
By the way, Felgamims has a deathly cold. Those,
COVID again.
those nights in the fields of the dead just did not do him any favors.
Oh, he's still here.
And getting knocked out by zombies didn't help either.
That's also what happened.
It was a tough time.
It was a hard time for everyone. So everyone is accompanying Traveler to the address.
Yeah, let's do it.
Dinner party.
I know, it's the best address. It's just like, go to the olive tree, go right for about 50
You
feet.
see the building with our last name on it? That's it. That's the
Exactly.
one.
If you end up at the church, you've gone too far.
This town, color this
Are you still wearing your disguise?
No, I'd probably taken it off.
Yeah, it wasn't
It
very good
wasn't.
anyway.
Yeah, it wasn't the best disguise.
While we're there, maybe I can get your mom's help, and we can do it even better.
This was specifically an attempt to avoid my mom, but
Oh, I thought
Thank
it
you.
was the whole police thing.
I mean, both is true. Both are true. Both is true.
Okay, well, how about we eliminate one half of the both and make it just one half?
I'm okay without a disguise. I feel like it's a bit. I feel like the horses have already left the barn on that one.
I'm very much not attracted to bargains anyway.
No, I get the no use closing the barn door after the horses have left.
Yeah, something like that.
Is that a derogatory term for?
I don't know.
As you
I was
guys
saying
are,
that, and I'm just like, is this
discussing
rude? Is
things
this
in front of
rude
the
to say?
house. You see a curtain part, and you see the face of a young man, probably about 15. His eyes light up, and the curtain closes, and you hear shouting in the house. When all of a sudden the door is thrown open,
I prefer
And
flaming sphere.
a group... What?
Just in case.
What?
Just in case.
Kill my dad.
Okay.
Kill my dad.
As a reaction, flaming spear.
I
Just
will
in
run
case.
your dad down if you want.
In the doorway stands the half-elf woman, as well as an older, middle-aged looking gentleman,
Yes.
male pattern baldness. It looks a little funny
I have to.
because he's together with this half-elf who looks very youthful. But they're wearing matching wedding rings.
Aww.
And upon seeing Saru,
I just pushed my way in. Kitchen!
they run past you and run and embrace Saru, both shedding tears and crying, "Alba, our dearest daughter!" Behind the parents come a small swarm of young men and women.
Demons.
Let's see. An older woman. Let's see. Not an older woman.
I mean, she's like 30.
A bunch of people who are looking about the same age as Saru. A woman, a young man, another young woman, and then the young 15-year-old boy who you saw in the window. There's an older, looks like the oldest brother, standing back, kind of leaning against the wall, looking a little grumpy. But other than that, everyone rushes out, embraces Saru, and they all cry, "Alba, Alba, we've missed you!" There's tears and
How about that,
embracings.
How about that?
Potion seller, make an
That's crazy.
insight check.
Okay.
It's been so long.
This is nearly a family. Sorry, here we go. Insight.
How are you reacting, Saru?
13.
Very stiffly, like a very like, hi, like the kind of almost the reaction, like probably a little different, but almost the reaction when you see somebody you really just don't want to talk to right now, and they come up to you in the grocery store, and you're like, oh, I can't just leave. I can't make them an excuse of leave. I need to finish getting groceries. I can't just run. I can't make it.
Potion seller, it does seem a little peculiar to you that all of these people, the mother is a half-elf and the father is a human. All the children look vaguely elvish, very graceful not graceful like elves, but fairly light on their feet.
Elfish touched.
Saru is a tiefling.
It is a little odd.
It's a little odd.
My intelligent mind would have picked up on that right away.
But the father, his name is
Rudy.
is it Corey? Yes, Corey.
Yeah,
Cornelius.
Corey's probably more of an affectionate, familiar term, so Cornelius probably.
He cups your face and he says, "Oh, Alba, I'm so glad you've come home. Please, Come, let us enjoy a family meal together, and we'll catch up. And you're basically dragged inside by the other siblings.
Let's go in.
That's so big.
I should be cooking already.
And what are you cooking? Crab legs,
Crab
you said?
legs.
Nice.
Yes, buttered crab legs.
Do you need special ingredients?
No, I bought the ingredients. There will be a salad too.
What's your strength score, Cody?
Very low. It's 8. -1 if you want to be precise on that.
Your back in recent weeks has been getting kind of sore. Ingrid is growing larger and larger.
Oh no.
At this point, Ingrid is about the size of a dog.
Do you want me to start carrying it?
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, Ingrid could probably start walking.
Orlando.
Ingrid, are you okay walking?
I'm fine walking, if you promise to feed
Orlando
me,
Blam.
Mama. Would you have corrected Ingrid, or would you let it
I
call
would
you
have
Mama?
let it. I would have let Ingrid call me Mama. That would have been just fine.
Oh my goodness.
Sure.
Just
I am fond of you.
What's wrong with
As you pet it, its eyes have taken on like an angular, sharp, kind of an evil-looking expression. But as you pet it, its mouth kind of opens and a little bit of acid drips out, and its tongue walls.
Right onto the floor.
There's a sizzle and an acrid smell.
Aw, yeah. There's gonna be crab legs tonight, Ingrid. Are you excited?
A little bit more acid comes out. What is crab?
It's delicious. I'll show you.
Oh my god.
Is it like Perryton meat?
Even better.
Oh.
Say,
Like he won't even have to shell them.
do dragons shed their skin when they grow?
They'll probably shed a loose scale or two as they get bigger, but I don't really think.
Well, I'm going to entertain.
I don't think dragons shed their skins.
Because I need a scale from Ingrid.
I'm pretty sure you plucked a skull when Ingrid was very young.
Alright, I plucked a scale when Ingrid was young.
Yeah, you did, because Ingrid... No, it was the explosion that sent Ingrid to Felgemins.
Wait, what? Felgemins has a dragon now?
No. Briefly, while Potion Seller was on the brink of death.
Oh, I could no longer hold it under his shirt.
Well, he mixed a potion, and it nearly killed him, and Ingrid was in his backpack.
Oh,
And
that
almost
potion.
nearly killed Ingrid.
It was,
Yeah.
it was too strong.
It was too strong.
Is this the potion that gave you a son?
No. This was
Makes a
just a
lot of
couple weeks
potions.
ago.
It's a hobby and a job.
That has less of
in the meantime, the rest of the party joins you in the spacious dining room. In no time at all, Traveler whisks out dish after dish of sumptuous seafoods. Cheese biscuits, buttered crab legs, shrimp with red sauce. It is a feast. Everyone partakes with gusto.
I ate.
And I will entertain them by the daring tales of Saru and her ice knife, and how she slaughtered like 50 kobolds all at once.
That was a good
I
time.
was surrounded.
The younger brother's just like, whoa! Did you really do that, Alba? Can I have a
It wasn't.
Can I have a
50.
kobold claw?
I did not take a kobold claw.
I have some.
Can I have some monster parts?
That'll be 3 copper.
I'll
Dude,
pay you for it.
He heads.
I will give you a full silver to give all these kids monster parts.
Yay!
Yeah,
And the kids
everyone
gather
is-
around you. I mean, the kids aren't that young. He's 15.
They're like
he's youngest.
they're like teenagers.
Still engrossed in these stories. Make a perception check, Saru.
Which one? 18 and 18.
Taunted.
Yeah, it freaked me out just a little bit.
At some point during the dinner, you're not quite sure when, Carrie is no longer in the room.
Who?
Yeah.
That would be her oldest brother, the one who was kind of grumpy looking.
Oh.
What's for dessert, Potions? Sorry, Traveler.
Yeah,
What's for dessert? Oh, I think a good chocolate mousse would be nice.
Ooh.
So,
That sounds delicious.
I
Well, dessert has come out. Everyone has a full feeling in their stomachs. And the mood kind of comes down a little bit. And your mother,
Magnolia.
Persea, Magnolia, she looks at you and says, "Why did you leave us? We could have worked through what happened, but since you left, that only made things worse."
I mean, I felt like I was no small cause for contention, and then I builded somebody, and he started bleeding from everywhere, and I figured that since you two are on the verge of breaking up anyway, that it would probably be better for everybody involved if I just left, so I did.
Oh, Alba, we love you, and you leaving, it hurt us in our hearts. If you had stayed, we could have worked through the accident, and it sounds like it was an accident. That poor boy, he didn't know what he was doing. He didn't mean to cause you to erupt like
I
that.
feel like he did. He was pretty deliberately. You know what he was saying about you?
It doesn't matter what
He
he
was
was
saying
saying.
a lot of awful things about you.
Sorry. I'm just a hungry dwarf over here because I really liked the food, but now for some reason, like,
Yeah, you feel bad because it's my food.
I haven't eaten in a long time.
I think homeless will do that to you.
Yeah. Yeah. Still
Oh.
no trouble.
At some point, you guys notice that Amethel has also joined you, and he's just scarfing down.
Amethel was the brother, right?
No, Amethel was
the
the guy
guy we undone.
whose head was in the road.
Oh yeah, I remember that guy.
How do you spell his last name?
Amethel is his last name. His first name is Carlin.
Well, I know. I got Carlin. How is Amethel spelled?
A-M, so Am, awful.
Okay.
Amoffel.
Say, Carlon, do you know how to fight?
He actually does. Give me just a second. I can handle myself in a brawl. My skills are more tuned to infiltration and investigation, however.
It'd be a valuable tool for finding more ingredients.
Indeed.
Dry.
His only weakness is holes.
Yeah.
What?
Watch
I
out.
have
for
5
holes.
minutes to go outside in real life.
Yeah, that's fine.
Real life. God, it's sexy.
As you guys are discussing and talking, you hear a banging at the front door.
Ooh, can I answer it?
BRB.
I'm gonna prepare flaming spear.
Yeah, you're welcome to
I'm gonna
answer.
open it!
You run to the front door, you pull it open, you're confronted by a tall man in the garb of a wizard, long flowing robes. Behind him stand 12 guards,
Santa Claus.
and leaning off to the side, you see Carrie, the older brother, kind of looking down. The mage looks in, he sees you, and he says, "Release the tiefling known as Alba. She is under arrest for the murder of Goen Burdock."
Alright, but first, are you hungry?
"Only for justice. Move aside, Centaur."
No.
Because I'm Batman.
Are you like my whole body in the door, and like I'm gonna be wagging my tail in your direction and shoo. Like you can't just
I.
walk
Can
into
you move?
a centaur
move?
household and
This is
not
not your.
partake.
This is not your. This is. He lives here. You know that. You know he lives here, right? Like not the
The
guy.
wizard guy?
No, not the wizard.
Well,
The
the
guy
mage
next
also
to him.
lives
The really
here.
angry-looking guy next to him.
Wait,
He lives
does
here.
He look
Yes,
Yeah,
he's my brother.
Yeah, I'm not
And the
saying
man's just
he
like a local
can't
police
live
officer.
here. I'm telling the wizard.
I'm coming
And
now.
the
Please, can you
guards?
please move?
No, I'm telling the wizard and the guards that they have to sit down and eat like cordial, hospitable human beings.
Will you impede justice in this town?
I'm not impeding justice. I'm offering you food.
You're definitely impeding.
Where I come from,
You're definitely
which
impeding
isn't
egress. Can I please?
really anywhere.
Can I please move?
Alba, will you accompany us?
Yes.
Or shall things resort
Not
to
my name,
bloodshed?
but yes.
Okay, you come out.
I just kind of, I imagine I just kind of clamber over you, and I'm just like.
No, I would get out of the way if you're insistent, but I insist you take a bag of triplets. You don't have to eat it. Just eat it later.
Okay. I put it in my pocket.
There you go.
For the crime of murder, and for not staying behind to atone for your crime, you are under arrest. You will be tried, and your guilt will be determined. And with that, the guards bind your hands, and they actually put a gag in your mouth. They know you're a spellcaster, and they lead you away.
See you
Just
later.
don't know about my magic. No, it's fine.
Well, I know where you're going to be, so...
No, I know.
mean, I'm going to help clean up, and then I'll just meet you back at the jailhouse, right? That's where you're taking her?
Yeah,
Fine.
the local
Yeah,
jail.
cool. Well, I'm just going to make sure it all gets cleaned up, because I'd hate to leave you a mess for your mother. So, yeah.
And you go back inside. There's an awful lot of drama going on. There's screaming and tears.
Yeah, I'm
the
ignoring it.
parents-
I've got to clean this
The
mess
parents
up
and
that I
some
got
of the
my-
siblings are all just yelling and angry at the oldest brother, who apparently sought out the authorities. Judas. Corey. Carrie.
Corey.
I didn't realize I gave them names that were that similar. I'm hearing it out loud, and I'm like, oh,
I mean, it
yeah.
makes sense to have the oldest son kind of named after the father.
He wasn't.
Oh, Cornelius and Carrie. Yeah, I didn't realize that either. Oh well.
Oh,
Just
it's
for
one
your
of those things.
part-
Like now that I say it aloud,
He's doing what he thinks is right.
yeah,
Um,
I'm not mad.
you don't.
This is why I didn't. This is why I was deliberately trying to avoid going into town.
You don't have subtle spell, do you?
I do.
You do. Oh my
That's why I
gosh.
say. That's why I said bitches don't know about my meta magic.
Okay, so your hands are bound and your mouth is
And
gagged.
I'm just kind of like, I choose not to say anything more because, well, A, my mouth is,
Oh, that's
I'm
right.
gagged,
Thank you.
because A, I'm gagged. I just got taken away by the cops.
Oh no!
The brother betrayed us.
I was gonna say,
Grabbed
which
him.
family member was it?
My oldest brother.
Don't you have a job?
I was trying to give her an opportunity to run while I fought the guards, but she denied it.
And I was
there because of you.
We can always kill her.
That's why I was letting her run.
See,
But the guards were super rude and didn't want to sit down and have something to eat before they arrested her.
Listen out.
Dang it,
Crumblings and butter, though.
I could have used
No,
my +5
seriously.
intimidation, maybe.
I would have poisoned them.
Yeah, but she totally sabotaged us.
by
And then you might have fireball
by
in the dining
cooperating.
room with all the children.
I almost did that as
This is my it's just like, bro, this is my parents' house. You're just gonna burn it down. I mean, obviously, I'm not saying that because
Well, I'm making sure it gets cleaned up before we go to the jail.
down.
Remind me how subtle spell works. You can ignore material and somatic components. No, it's verbal and somatic.
Yeah, I think verbal.
Mm.
Magic is
I've
under
been
features
wanting
and traits.
Yeah.
Gotta scroll
The
all the way to
store
the bottom.
looks
Yeah, I can
Looks
spend
kind of
to
like
cast it without any somatic.
Yeah.
When I cast a spell, I can
It's over
spend
by
a
the
sorcery
sidewalk.
point to cast it without any somatic or verbal component.
Oh my gosh. I mean, you can cast
I've been wanting
while
to-
underwater or
Really?
while inside of a gelatinous cube.
Nice. Nice.
Oh.
But I mean, they've already bound it. But they've already bound me with the gag, and no need to inform them of that.
No.
Yeah.
Technically speaking, none of you know that I can do this. I haven't done it in front of you.
Yeah,
so-
even if you did it in front of me, I probably wouldn't.
Well, yeah.
You are taken to a prison. You are not put in with the general population, but you are put into like a holding cell toward the entrance, keeping you separate for now. And you are spending the night in prison.
Cool.
What's the rest of you like to
still
do?
Still bound and gagged.
Point and
Yes.
laugh.
Cool.
Because they know you're a spellcaster, they may not know that you could still use magic. But for most spellcasters, tying hands and blocking the mouth does the trick.
So obviously she's going to need someone to represent her at the trial.
I'll do, Sheriff. No, I'm just
We
kidding.
need someone who's intelligent and high in charisma.
That Felgamin.
Felgamims is
Not
out
here.
with a very
has
serious
COVID.
cold.
However,
I'm very
my-
much in favor of the breakout.
I'm down.
My status of nobility makes sure that people do everything they can to avoid displeasing me.
Didn't you earn favors?
I do have
Yeah,
a favor
in a
as
different
well,
city.
Come
But-
on.
but
you should
also,
be able to get. You worked so hard for this.
right? That was really hard.
I
It
could
took me a whole
unleash the
week.
ultimate potion and destroy the whole town.
As you guys return to the
Say what you do is you say they can't
Persia
try her
household,
because so and so will give you
Carlin
a
Amethel
letter of
has disappeared.
promise or something.
Oh, Carlin's gone again.
Actually, you know
Yeah.
what I'm going to do
Gosh
as
dang
a
it.
level? I'm going to see if with my
Hello, Breaker.
persuasion, I'm going to ask that I roll a persuasion if we play that. Because I
What are
have a
you
good
doing?
idea. Is she going to trial at any point?
Yes.
Okay. If I were to represent her with my noble status, with my +5 on persuasion, maybe I could roll to see if I can say that she's actually a prisoner of my people and I'm escorting her. And
You know, if you're good with it, if you're good with persuasion, just
or
I
can
feel
I just
like
persuade
you
them
selling
not
me
to?
as an extremely
Yeah.
efficient murderer and you saying that I'm wanted in different places is greatly overstating the amount of violence I do on a regular basis.
Yeah, fair enough, but they wouldn't want to start a war with the dwarves.
No, that's fair.
Nobody starts.
Or the centaurs.
well, if I'm just glad that my dad's here to experience all my exploits, so I don't have to go home and tell him about my exploits. Because if
No,
I did
didn't
have to go home and
No,
tell
I
him
didn't
about
have to go home and tell him about my exploits. You were the one who insisted I go home.
You guys
so
have too much
And
fun at this point.
let's be honest, it was amazing right up until your brother sold you out.
yeah, well, I mean, maybe there was a. I'm not.
I mean,
sure.
it was good after.
But let's
I'm not
be
there.
honest, the wizard and the guards, they're the real losers here. They did not have the chocolate mousse.
I mean, I'm the one who did do a crime. So
Yes, you are in prison.
Technically speaking, I feel like I should be tried as a juvenile for crimes committed as a juvenile.
You're
but
27.
Whatever. Yeah. Well, I mean, this was 15 years ago. So.
True.
I
Is there a crime for evading arrest?
Yes.
After
I
you...
feel like it isn't evading
It's a
arrest if
felony.
you left before. Well, I mean, the
It
thing,
certainly
I don't
would
know.
be obstructing justice.
Well, you would
Evading-
technically be the one obstructing justice. You were the one not letting me get arrested. So
Well,
if
you
anything, that's
obstructed
obstruct-
it first. If we're gonna start
I
putting
feel like
it in line,
obstruction is deliberate, whereas what I would do was more like breaking
Avoiding.
parole, except for nobody had even issued a
Yeah, but
warrant
anyway.
yet, so I don't think it counts.
so
Evading
like
arrest is an actual charge you can't get.
Well, I know, but
So-
I'm saying if I left town before the warrant was issued, I don't think it counts.
Morgan,
Even if
And
the
every
warrant was
opportunity
issued
you
after
have,
what are you
being
doing
left,
in
they
this
did.
whole mess?
I don't know how
I
the
would-
law.
I would
I don't
like to
know how the
represent her.
laws of
Okay,
favor work.
you
So-
approach the
I flick
Well-
a few golden hairs in the wind and it catches their attention.
you approach the police station. You make known your position of privilege, and you
I am privileged.
Look at my hair.
are granted a audience with the Lord of Daggerford.
Daggerford.
Yes, his name is
Harrison Shiv.
Lord Daggerford.
Lord Daggerford. Thank you for meeting with me.
The Daggerfords have governed Daggerford for generations. This
Really
is
awkward if
actually
they were ever ousted.
this is actually Stephen Daggerford the Seventh.
Stephen Dare.
Stephen the Seventh. Of Daggerford. Lord. Thank goodness we're not in Dagger Chevy, right?
But a guard takes you to Stephen Daggerford's manor. It is a well-appointed manor inside the keep, where you are shown to a waiting room. You were actually kept waiting for a very long time, several hours.
In that time, I've braided my beard.
Very good.
One thick braid down the center. Or not 3, but 4. 4.
So you
4 strands to make one thick braid.
Ah, yes, I've woven my beard
Nice. You are looking sharp.
Thank you.
Should have given him the cloak of billowing.
I spit on my hands and.
Jeez, I forgot I had that. How did I forget? Could have been
Oh.
billowing this whole time.
Dude, my wait time could be cut in half. So you would have seen how cool it is. Gosh, dang.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Saving throw.
Yes.
Like I'm not the smartest dwarf. Okay.
I'm probably just like drawing in the dirt with my foot because they're not letting me like do anything. Just like making stupid little pictures.
7.
Okay. Enough time goes by that you lose your patience. You walk up to the main door and you kick it open.
Dude, no.
In the next chamber, you see a.
Chaotic, good, not chaotic. Just chaotic.
You've lost your patience.
All right, fair enough.
You kick the door open.
I would do
In the
that
chamber,
real
you
life,
see sitting on a very.
They're both
It's
chaotic,
kind of
chaotic,
a-
same with this.
so.
The chamber is kind of a study area. Red carpet. There's bookshelves. You see a small, very well-dressed man in one of the nice leather chairs by the fire. You actually see a look of terror on his face, as another man seems to be describing something to him. When you kick the door open, the other man turns around, and you see none other than Carlin Amethal.
Carlin, what are you doing?
He looks back at you and says, come in, Morgrim. I was just describing our current plight
Okay.
to Mr. Daggerford here.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, cool. Yeah, thank you.
And Mr. Daggerford, he leans forward and says, so, the cult, they're destroying towns and taking all of their wealth? He looks around kind of covetously at his own holdings. It seems that Carlin was describing, laying out a scenario in which the cult of the dragon gathers all the wealth in the world and resurrects Tiamat, who destroys everything.
Almost did it. He's asking me.
What?
Is he asking me? Like, is this true? Yes, that is true.
Yeah.
Yeah, the cult of the dragon. You would have to be a fool not to see it. I've heard screams and screeches at night. There's smoke in the air.
That is most troubling. Tell me again, what does it have to do with this murderer in my prison?
That's what I'm saying. She's with us. She's here to protect this land. I think this is a big misunderstanding, honestly.
I see. Well, what reason would I have to release her back?
I don't know. Do the dwarves do extradition? Like, would I be immune from that if I went with you? Like, do you all not do extradition, or am I like free and clear to go there?
I'm totally free. I'm a noble. I will say whatever I need.
Well, I know you're a noble, but you're still beholden to the laws of your people.
Oh no,
and
I
I'm
ran
asking,
away.
and I'm asking if dwarves do
He's a
extradition.
noble.
I ran away because I was betrothed.
Oh, so you're not one to talk at all.
They don't know that.
Fair enough.
They know I'm a noble.
See, you guys are just jealous that you're
signet
not a potion bottle baby. That just seems
No such thing as family drama if it's just you and the one guy who made you out of a potion bottle.
exactly.
with. Honestly, Lord
It's just you and the guy who threw
Daggerford.
you out of a vat.
Or Daggerford. I think that your time is honestly better spent on bigger issues. This is a misunderstanding. I came here to talk to you about that, but if you're worried about your town and your treasures, well, you do have a lot here. We should focus on bigger matters. She's innocent. This is a misunderstanding. Let's focus.
I see. And Carlin leans forward and he pulls his sleeve up and he shows the Harper symbol. He says, I will vouch for her, myself and our organization.
What does he have on his sleeve?
He's got a tattoo of the Harper symbol.
That's what
You,
that's the guy
you
we
would
dug
have emblems from the Order of the Gauntlet and the Harpers as well.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
But he exposes the tattoo, and he says, I can vouch for her, for myself and the organization. We need her for an important mission. She's discovering the base and the location of these cult members. It would be in your best interest to release her. Make a persuasion check. With advantage, because you're there helping Carlin.
Thank you. It's a good thing we let him go. You've got some good sway with the Lord there.
Yeah, see? Yes, I do.
See, the Cult of the Dragon buried him,
19.
and we were able to reap
All
the
right.
benefits.
With your noble lineage and with the help of Carlin Amafal,
Totally.
He's like a garden.
you make a compelling argument.
Indeed.
Lord Daggerford goes over to his desk. He pulls an official-looking paper out. He writes for a few seconds, and then, with a very fancy, loopy signature, he rolls it up, puts it in a scroll holder, and he hands it to you and says, "Please, have this delivered to the prison."
It's just like
I
a
wish I
it's just
could
like a
be
fabric
billowing
gag,
right
right?
That'd be so
Yeah.
good.
They have pretty sharp teeth. I've probably been just kind of chewing through it. Like, I'm not making it obvious. Like, I'm just more like, look, thank you. Like, it's more just like, I'm not going to try to do anything. I turn myself in. I just don't really, I'm just like, I'm not going to do anything. I'm just sitting here.
What are the two of you doing? It's
Come
been a
on,
long
Lance,
night.
come on.
Well, it depends. Is the family gonna like house us for the night?
I mean, do you
'Cause
guys
I'm
want to,
just-
do you guys want to like
I'm
share
just
a
gonna
bed?
stay
I know what
there until
I'm
they tell
doing.
me to get out.
Do you guys want to share
Well,
a bed?
like,
not badly?
After everything is cleaned up, I'm leaving, and I'm going to go get chains.
Chains?
Chains.
It was
I
the
would like to
first
buy
step.
chains.
Okay, you can buy chains.
Okay.
I don't know how much they are.
I was looking at the-
Imagine they're
I'll
like
find out.
pittons or
Purchases
climbing
over.
materials.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna stay.
Still waiting.
Sean,
Um,
come on.
It is extremely uncomfortable.
Mom.
Like, there's like, if someone brings up politics at Thanksgiving dinner, it's like that, but 1,000 times worse.
Potion seller is immune to social cues.
Like, it's bad enough that your dragon is kind of hiding its head.
It's bad enough that even you are aware of how awkward this is.
I am aware there is an awkwardness here.
Yes.
It doesn't bother me
10
though. I'm just gonna
feet.
stay.
Yep,
Hey, we're
that's
your
10
daughter's
gold
friends.
with
We
the
know she just got arrested, but can we crash here?
Yeah, it's about that kind of tense.
I think that
Eventually-
was the right time to ask that.
Enough people will go to bed. The older brother leaves and stays at a friend's house. So his room is open.
I'll sleep in his room.
Okay.
I actually want to rummage around. Is there anything neat that I
Dude.
find in his room?
Dude,
Wait, you're rummaging around their house?
I'm not mad at him. I'm not mad at him. I
Ah,
deliberately
yes, the
left town
stinky
because I
sock
didn't
of
want this to
1,000
happen, but now that I'm in
smells.
town,
30
Whatever,
gold pieces
sure,
of silver.
fine, you
Sorry,
got me.
gold pieces of
Oh
silver.
my
No,
God.
30 silver pieces.
You find a medallion engraved with a dragon as well as a sending stone.
Uh-oh.
Just kidding. You don't find
Oh,
that.
come on! You can't tease a twist like that.
No,
Her
man.
brother's part of the cold cheese.
You find
Oh, sorry.
Just like so attracted to play.
you find a
Dude,
you find a
your
risque
boobs off.
illustrations of gnomes.
Ooh. Gnomes don't interest me though. I will leave them.
Gnomes have never
is that
been
why you
interesting
turned me in? Because
to
I
me
murdered
either.
a gnome kid? Rude.
Yeah, there's some pretty weird illustrations. There's some personal kink issues going on with him.
I'm gonna write my potions are too strong for you on every single one of them.
Okay. Ingri melts a couple of things. I don't know. Not much of interest happens there.
Alrighty.
Those of you who are resting, you're welcome to take long rests if really you need to. Probably don't. But negotiations with Lord Daggerford go most of the night. You spend the night in prison.
Oh,
Drink
if
wine.
it goes like really late, then like my whole acquiring chains plan will be put into motion.
Okay.
You're gonna get arrested.
Are there any shops open
What are
this
you
late?
trying to acquire?
Chains.
Why?
Or are you like going?
Well, I'm going to
or are
go
you, like-
to the jail, and I'm going to see if I can find the window to her cell.
But she's not there.
Make an investigation check.
Yeah, I'm in jail.
Still?
I mean, yeah.
Well,
Your conversation is taking forever. You waited there for a couple hours.
Yeah, fair enough. He has a lot of nice art.
you're the
and,
only one that has served me well.
it looks like
13!
Okay. You find a window fairly close to the entrance of the prison, and you call up. What are you calling out?
Saru!
A voice calls back. I'm here.
Alright. Like,
I'm gonna use.
is the window too far up?
I'm gonna use a sorcery
Is the window
point.
too far up?
It's about 10 feet up, so
I'm
you
gonna
can
use a
reach it,
sorcery point.
but you can't see into it.
I'm gonna use
Done.
a sorcery point to cast a message.
You don't hear anything.
Oh, I don't.
Make an intelligence check.
Well, actually, do I not hear him?
No, you
calling for me?
don't.
Oh, okay.
How cool would it be if we got this?
Is
like,
this princess
PA,
in another
like,
castle? Like, is that
Like,
an
bug on
issue?
our side?
No, honestly.
14!
Some hardcore career criminal rogue.
Saru's voice sounds
Yeah, dude.
really hoarse and a lot deeper than usual.
Oh.
What was it called in the Goonies?
I'll be
Wasn't it called,
like,
The Thing or something?
Oh, I forget the name of it.
You feel like-
Saru! Did you kill him?
Of course not. I'm innocent.
No. You were supposed to kill him. I can't break you out tonight.
Oh,
So then
I
we're
mean,
gonna go away.
yes, I got it done. I killed him.
You're sick.
He's dead.
Yeah. Alright, I'll try again in the morning.
As you ride away, you see like a bald guy with tattoos all over his face and a thick beard. He looks really disappointed as you ride away.
That 14 saved me from getting arrested.
How low would he have had to roll to not get that?
Probably a 10.
Okay.
I
want
get
to
a
see where that
plus
led
zero.
to, though.
So
Yeah, so
14
a 50-50 chance of success.
I've got 3 dice. I've already rolled below 5.
He filled it up last time to the point we couldn't even close it. It was like opened a little bit. All of his dice were betraying him.
Yeah.
Well, the night passes. Morgrim, you go to the prison accompanied by Carlin,
My new best friend.
your new buddy.
Yeah.
You go in. You speak to the warden. You present him with the scroll. The warden opens it up, sees the signature, sees the official signet ring with the wax seal. It is an official pardon for Alba Persia.
Are we all there when this happens?
Oh, you know.
That depends on if Morgrim wants to bring you.
John, bring me up, Morgrim.
I would love to.
I'm going to petition the Lord, saying that.
The Lord isn't there. It's just a scroll.
Oh, gosh, dang it! All right, never mind then.
Wow. You can still come.
I'm just there.
Did you tell me to come?
Sweet. You're always invited.
Oh, okay.
The warden
party's here.
takes a look at it, rolls it back up, and there's a little bit of grumbling. Reaches down, pulls a key off of a chain, and he leads you down the hallway to the first cell on the left,
I was thinking
right?
which is not the window that you were at.
Do I see the guy?
Yeah, he's in the next cell over.
And so, like when we pass, I'm like,
I wanna go talk to the bald guy. Yeah, I want to go talk to him.
You walk up to his cell. Everyone else is in front of the other cell, and he's just laying on his bed up against the wall. Looks at you and he says, "What do you want?"
Traveler.
yes.
What are you in here for?
I may have murdered a few people on the road and taken their belongings.
How do you feel about turning things around and murdering for good?
I thought my own self
You have the
embetterment
power
was
to
a good
constrict-
cause.
to constrict
Clearly, the
people.
guards don't agree.
Would you promise to lend yourself to our cause for
half a year.
I'm gonna
If
set.
we were to
I'm gonna
free you?
I'm gonna use a meta magic point. I'm gonna use a sorcery point to just message into his head. Dude, don't.
I've known indentured servants. That's not the life for me.
I brought 20.
Well, my potions are too strong for you anyways. So I'll leave them.
As you walk away, he walks up to the bars and says, "Your potions are likely as strong as watered-down piss beer."
Oh. Okay.
I mean, I would honestly poison him for that. Like,
Yeah, I'll poison him for that.
You don't.
Slash
Don't
acid on
insult the
it.
potion seller.
How does your dragon react to his mom being insulted?
I'm gonna never cast reduce on this little man.
I don't think you can do that on a.
His name is Traveler.
I thought that was just an inanimate.
You can
object.
cast enlarge and reduce on people.
Oh,
He
traveler.
needs to make
I
a
am
Constitution saving throw.
I am traveler. I am glad.
I splash him
you-
with some potions.
No, that's
Yes.
It's like you think that
12?
when you're growing a centaur
That's not
in
good
that,
enough.
you would at
He
least,
is now
like,
a small person.
bother to.
He is now one size
It wasn't
smaller.
in a bag.
Yes.
It was just kind of.
His clothes hang loose on his frame as his body shrinks down to the size of a gnome.
And then I laugh at him.
What the- what
The warden looks over and says, "Would you please not antagonize the prisoners?" With that, he reaches down and unlocks the door, walks in. He says, "You have been officially pardoned by the Lord of Daggerford. It
What,
seems
really?
you have I didn't take that gag off.
No, you didn't. I have very sharp teeth.
Noted.
I stayed in here without doing anything as a show of good faith because I'm okay with being arrested.
In any case, it doesn't matter. You've been pardoned. It seems you've got powerful friends. Just try not to kill any more innocent people."
I didn't do it on purpose.
I know.
I was like 12.
I don't want to hear it. I hear that every day.
I don't
you
wanna
hear
hear
you,
that.
you
There's
hear
one
I was like
Daggerford.
12 every day?
God.
Oh yeah, the guy next door, he's a real piece of work. He killed his brother when he was 6.
We need that guy
I feel
on
like
our side.
I feel like we're in completely different.
You
I feel
guys-
like our circumstances are completely different.
You hear a soft thudding noise, followed by kind of a squeaking noise, and you hear the guy in the next chamber yell, "Almost there! Almost!" You glance back into the room and you see a small naked man squeezing through the bars of the window. With a pop, he slips out the bars and runs away.
Way to go.
Pretty sure it'll be easy enough to find.
Get out! All of you out of my prison!
Just for funsies, can I roll like an investigation or a perception check?
How far is Eldritch
Quick.
Blast reach?
Thank you.
No one has Eldritch Blast.
I just want
For
to.
60 feet.
Every time someone
every
runs
time
away,
Phil-
it seems we always shoot him in the back.
Yeah, he sneezes or coughs in the watch. He's
I just want to know, like, could I have pulled the bars out of the window and broken it?
Possibly with a big enough strength check.
Yes.
I would have casted my
That's all-
tongue.
that's all I
You
wanna
would've had
know.
it.
And I want to tell Saru on the after we get out. I bought 20 feet chain so I could break that window.
I would not have left. But thank you for the effort.
Well, that's what the other 10 feet of chain is for, just in case.
Forcing me to leave is kidnapping me?
Just in case.
Just in case?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You're disturbed.
Well, I'd like to think, well, I'm glad you're on my side.
Well, like you can't trust these government officials. To be fair with you, it's been a long time.
Yeah, well, to be fair.
And like you've been awesome. They haven't been around you being awesome. They would try to judge you against the murder.
Yes, much better to circumvent the law.
Yeah. See, and like you
I
were
would argue,
like
first of all, I would argue that it was
Morgrim
meant-
here thinks I'm the one that's deluded. You would be the one that's deluded for trusting your fate into the hands of these bureaucrats.
You offer everyone
I'm not
cursed
tru-
travelers.
I'm not trusting.
It's not
I'm not
cursed.
trusting my fate as much as I'm resigning my fate.
Yeah,
Like,
see,
there's
and
a
friends
difference.
don't let friends fall into despair. That's why I brought the other 10 feet.
Okay.
They let them get dragged into it.
Dragged away from it. See?
Oh.
She would have been despondent and in despair and in jail,
If you think
and I
about
would
it,
have dragged it out, and then she would eventually say, "You know what? Yeah, life on the run better than jail."
would you rather be dragged to or from, really? I would
Well,
say
she would have
from.
walked towards.
Once she saw your persuasion.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure over time.
Yep.
And it's, you know,
I'm
a
sure
healthy diet of cupcakes and trail mix, crab legs. I make this really nice rice with like some peas and like some jalapenos in there, and I fry some chicken. I put it in there. It's really nice, and you would have missed out. So that's what the other 10 feet of change is.
Well, I'm glad you're on my. I'm glad you're with me and not against me. Generally.
I'm here for it.
We should probably take her back to her family now.
Oh yeah, and tell her she's pardoned.
Yeah.
Should we punch your brother?
No.
I'm confused. Is it actually your family?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Alright.
And I'd imagine that since I was arrested, it was never explained to me how the demonic heritage came up. Since,
Well,
like,
you know,
this
maybe
is not
your
something I
mom
knew
would-
about.
Maybe your dad was
Probably not.
serving a tour in the military.
He wasn't.
Mom was the only one that...
Don't be rude.
Maybe nobody wanted you. And they found you.
Or maybe they came across a
what
potion
happened.
that was too
That's what
strong.
happened with me and Paul about Falconmans.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I found him in a swamp.
That's what it is. They came across a potion that was too strong for them.
Would you like to return to your home one
Yeah.
last time?
Just at least let him know.
That you're pardoned! It's a happy day!
You should tell
I
him.
still have some leftovers.
You guys return to the household of Saru.
I would like to bake a cake.
Very good.
I
You
thought we
shoulder
were
your way
gonna leave
past.
after this.
You
Yes.
shoulder
After
shoulder
cake.
your way.
And coffee.
So this is gonna take a couple hours.
You once again shoulder your way to the kitchen. You don't really meet any opposition. The food you made the other day was really good.
I am good at that.
But there is still some tension in the air. Your brother, Carrie, he sees you and he says, "How did you get out so quick? Did you murder the guards?"
Dude,
Close.
I did! I murdered the guards.
I have this pardon.
Shane Billow!
He's gonna just back
I
up
slowly
slowly. And
scroll the pardon back up and just let you do your thing.
yeah,
he's
because
just
I'm
gonna
absolutely.
back up the stairs.
Yeah, because I'm gonna come back home after I murder somebody and then I'm officially on the run. No.
Well, from the
You were
stories
right.
I've heard, it sounds like you just kill anyone you disagree with.
Okay, first of all, he's greatly exaggerating. The times that I did kill people was fully in self-defense and in the defense of a town that was being raided by cultists.
Emphasis on greatly. Not like greatly as in exaggerated greatly.
No, they were exaggerated greatly.
Yes, greatly.
Great.
Well, what about little Goin' Burdock? He was my brother. No, he was my friend's little brother, and you killed him.
You know what kind of shit he was saying about Mom?
Probably the kind of shit that's true. She turns around and he storms up the stairs.
So you think that Mom fucked a demon? Is that it?
I don't know
You think that
anymore.
Mom's a devil worshiper who called down a demon to have an unholy union with?
This little interaction is going to be interrupted by who is it that knows the truth?
I'd imagine my parents probably wrote letters to people and found that out.
Yes. Well, this little interaction is interrupted by your parents. They intercede and they explain, "You are our daughter. You are not the offspring. You're not the bastard child of some demon. The truth is, your grandfather was mixed up in some pretty dark stuff, and he was cursed. It didn't manifest for a few generations, but it appears that it is manifested in you, in your appearance and in these powers that you have."
My powers aren't actually demonic. at all.
Well, wherever they came from, they're your powers, and what you decide to do with them determines what you are. And we are so thrilled, so happy that you've been pardoned by Lord Daggerford. And we hope that from now on you'll at least keep in touch with us as you go on your adventures.
Raylan!
An exceptional person. What'd you say? Oh, your daughter.
Yes,
Thank you.
one of them.
Raylan!
Your parents and most of your siblings will embrace you, and they will wish you good luck on your journey
Raylan, do you want some pizza?
and love.
I have pepperoni and
Who
bacon
wants
or a
tres
cheese sticks.
leches?
You guys share a wonderful dessert.
Yeah.
Before too long, you hear the horn sound that indicates the departure of the caravan.
On the road again.
Yeah, if you're still hungry when you finish those, come back for more, okay?
It almost makes me wish I had a family.
Unless I've eaten it all.
You know what? I'm glad you're my family.
Me too.
Okay, cool, yeah, because I'm done with that.
Everyone hugs.
So
And there is
the
rejoicing.
the tattletale of a brother.
Hi.
Just hiding in his
Sulking in his room.
What else?
Yeah, I'll have a piece.
You want one?
Thank you.
This is why you never listen to any group that says that they're not hungry.
Well, so the thing about pizza is that it comes with a little hunger demon attached. So. It's just going crazy.
Thank
on
you,
the
Chloe.
table. We just
You
can't
guys
see
are
it.
welcome.
Is
Thank
your-
you for including me.
Is your character all done?
What? Oh.
I'll bring
Yeah,
sausage
should
dip
she
next week.
should she be leveled up past 1?
You should be level 6,
Okay.
same as the party.
Which means you'll get a bunch of abilities on
What is your character?
Wood elf. Wood elf, rogue,
Ranger.
ranger,
Yeah.
pirate.
Nice.
Oh,
Pirate.
very
Ranger
nice.
pirate.
ranger,
Cool.
pirate.
Her name is
I got
Orlando
stumped in there.
Bloom. No, I'm just kidding.
Nice.
That's perfect.
I'm always in favor of people not listening to my character suggestions. Good job.
What was your character suggestion?
You wanted me to be a fairy,
Wild
Like,
magic.
basically a fairy berserker.
That is, to be fair, very fun, but I wouldn't recommend it for the first time.
Oh yeah.
What's your character's name?
Chianti.
Kionji.
C-H-I.
Give me a second. Gotta uncap the lid.
Like the one.
Yes.
C-H-I?
I should not have
C-H-I-A-N-T-I.
Like the wine? Yes, like the wine.
I like the wine.
All right.
4 bottles later. No, I'm just kidding.
Tearful farewells are said. Dessert is eaten.
My name
You
is
guys have a wonderful time at the
Cerulean, but short.
household
Nice,
of the
nice. I like it.
Persia household.
Should we do one quick thing before we leave? One quick thing.
Pillow.
No. Now that's 2 things now. I want to go see the brother. When I see the brother, I would like to use my net.
Okay.
Because I am a net.
The door is closed, but there's no lock on it.
Alright, yes, open.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
lactose intolerant.
He's sitting at
so
his
sorry,
desk,
in advice.
looking at
But,
his
like,
stuff.
I
He's like,
care.
who
But
wrote
there
on
is,
my
like, this is
stuff?
not my favorite, so.
Would you like not
I
to
am
say
going
this?
to attack
These are a lot.
with my net.
As you walk in, he kind of
Yeah.
pushes his stuff
This
out of
is
the way,
also- I-
jumps up out of his chair.
This feels like a decision.
Aha! Into
That's
jail
the
you
way
go,
that it is.
because that's a 5.
Five
Yes,
misses.
thank goodness Emily's out of the house for the next 3 days.
Alright, then I will say, that net
At
is
least this way,
yours.
but
And
it's
think about what you've
Or
done. And
Fire.
then I'm going to leave.
yeah.
When I
He
leave
has a kind of a confused expression on his face
Yes,
as you leave.
shit. He will remember this day that a centaur broke into his room, threw a net at him, totally missed, and then told him to think about what he's done.
After he made him dinner and breakfast.
Truly a very confusing day.
Yeah.
That time I got my sister arrested, there was a centaur.
Apparently, if you got pardoned, somehow this weird centaur was involved. who maybe graffitied my porn.
My drawings!
You should have seen I had the ankles perfect.
The ankles. Okay, let's move on.
You guys rejoin the caravan and you begin the final stretch of your journey from Daggerford to Waterdeep. However, a commotion at the front of the caravan draws your attention.
Another buried man.
No. You guys look forward. Chloe, would you describe your character for me?
Yes. She's a...
What else?
She's a wood elf with, like, blonde, coppery hair and mottled skin that just looks like it's super heavily freckled and gray eyes. She's a super average height, like, nothing really stands out about her much at
Average
all.
elf height?
She's very subdued.
Okay.
No, like, average human height, like, probably, like, 5'8". Like, she's
Okay.
just... You would not notice her as
Elves
you
are
would
tall.
normally notice an elf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Kind of rough and tumble for an elf.
Yeah. And just kind of, like,
A little weathered.
just, like, blending in with the
Okay.
background.
And no one else would know this, but you said your background is a pirate.
Go
Are
for
you
it.
kind of like a steal ships and kill and rob, or more of a privateer?
Dread Pirates,
Take.
Roberts.
Oh, I thought you were just copying music without permission.
No,
Okay,
no, no,
so-
like Dread Pirate Roberts. So, like, yes, like privateer, kind of, but also definitely stealing people's stuff.
But, I mean, the Dread Pirate Roberts, he killed everyone he captured.
Did he, though?
Sounds like my type of guy.
Except for the lovey-dovey
Sounds
boys.
like I've never taken prisoners.
Whatever.
The
I'll
real
also...
Dread Pirate Roberts has been retired 15 years. He's been living like a king in Italy.
I assume you're also just taking bounty jobs. That's
No.
why you're in a port town. Maybe your ship was destroyed.
Oh, I just needed to try something different. I was getting a little crazy. I was having too much fun out there on the high seas. So I needed
And
something
you're like, is
very
this really
different.
the person I want to be?
Yep, that's
Wow,
pretty
that's
much
deep.
what it was.
Yeah.
I was just sitting there
Real
one
life
night
crisis.
and I was talking to
Big
people and I'm
existential
like,
moment, yeah.
Drinking
Somewhere
and
around the
like,
collection of the 13th
Am I pro-
ear as
if I met myself
trophy.
as
It's
a
like,
kid, would I be
do
proud
I
of
really
myself?
want to be the ear
Am I
person?
making that little go around?
I think
Person
the
who
problem
collects
was that I
ears.
was
It's
That's
just
what I
changing,
wanted to
man.
do for my last time to make fun of
much.
others.
Yeah.
It wasn't right.
You're like,
Well,
I don't think this is
The
person
caravan
I wanna be.
begins its
Yeah.
journey when a disturbance toward the front draws all eyes. You see none other than the bald, tattooed man who escaped from prison,
Oh.
back to regular size, but at the moment pinned face down onto the ground, being hog-tied by a rough but plain-looking wood elf. He's yelling, please! I didn't do anything wrong. I'm just trying to get out of this stinking town.
I'll give you 30 gold for this, man.
Say something.
I mean, if you didn't do anything wrong, I wouldn't have my foot on your head, bruh.
I was naked. I was just trying to find a pair of trousers.
I'll give
You were naked and you were in my space while I was sleeping. This is not an okay situation, my
The
friend.
man is still naked.
He's trying to steal her trousers.
Off of my sleeping body.
I'll give you 40 gold for this, man.
No, you'll take this man back to the town.
No, I won't.
He looks at you.
I'll take this man back to the town.
He looks at
Nobody's
potion
taking
seller.
my man anywhere. I'm
and-
having fun.
He looks at the
Oh,
potion
he's
seller and he
your man.
spits. And he
Okay,
says,
no, don't
"You,
do that.
Mr. Weak Potions, what are you gonna do?"
I'm gonna cast Enlarge on myself. First off.
Okay.
Well, I'm just insulted he thought he could pull off your pants. And not just
I'm insulted
physically
too.
pull off your pants. I mean, just like wear them and wear them well.
Thank you.
He
This
is wearing
rather
To
them
be
well.
fair, I
insulting.
feel
He
like
is
naked
wearing
in
them.
the
No, he's
woods
naked.
isn't
That's
necessarily
what I mean.
I'm gonna
an
cast
opportunity
Reduce
for
on
everyone to
him.
look good in these. I feel
On
like
top
it's more
of
just
this.
whatever is fine.
Okay. He begins to shrink
In
and
true pirate
he
fashion,
shall.
I would like to quell everybody's dissent around me and pull out my bow and arrow and shoot the man in the ground.
Oh, yeah, I'm okay with that.
That's sick.
He begins to shrink. He's like,
No.
"Not this again! You suck! I mean, the first time was kind of helpful." As an arrow is driven into his skull.
He's still straight.
Silence
Going up towards
ensues.
the girl.
In the clearing.
Yo, what the fuck?
You deserved it.
I'm gonna angrily pack up my camp.
Did you want the body?
Nah. There's not much meat there.
Okay, what's my brother's name?
Are
Ingrid?
you?
Ingrid.
Yeah.
Food.
You
No.
know, Ingrid.
We're not gonna take. Oh, jeez. Oh,
Meat is meat.
If,
Ingrid,
if that's the way we're going, maybe I'll set up my fire. I'm gonna set my
so
fire
we get the
back
fava
up.
beans because
I'll
we got
give-
liver,
I'll
we
give you
got
20
Chianti.
gold for
All
the
we need is
body.
the fava beans.
it's a little too late. Ingrid has
That was
pounced
a really
forward.
good reference.
I've never seen
Pounces
that
on a man's
before.
naked back, spews acid onto his back, and begins slurping out of the cavity in his
go.
back.
I feel like I should say
Wait, is this the
something.
dragon?
Yeah,
He has a dragon hatchling that he hatched.
he has a baby dragon.
It's named Ingrid. Short
It's-
for ingredients.
So what is a favorite enemy? Favorite enemy? What do I do about those things?
Oh, that's a friend of me.
You can
It's a friend
pick.
of me?
Sailors.
So I
Yeah,
can speak to
But
dragons.
then that means that I'm her favorite.
Do you know
I don't like that
Draconic?
either.
Yes, because they're my
I guess it
favorite
wouldn't
enemy.
matter. This dragon speaks common.
Yeah, but now we can say secret stuff about you guys.
I guess it would also speak Draconic. It would innately know its kind's language. But yeah, this.
Yeah, you don't mind him eating.
You should ask.
No, I already cleared that with you. You're fine.
Is this the dragon the little baby dragon who's now come out and
We're
wants to
not
eat the
gonna
dead
tell
dude?
the
Is
we're not gonna
eating.
He's
tell
in the
them-
process of
eating the dead
slurping
dude.
up the melted
We're
guy.
not
Okay,
gonna
I was
tell-
like-
Yeah, he's
we're not gonna
melting
tell them
right
what
now.
happened. What happened? Okay.
I would like to turn to the dragon and say in Draconic, like, where are your manners? You're just gonna eat and not say thank you.
Oh.
It stops and looks at you.
I haven't really trained that matters.
Cat got your tongue?
It's delicious.
Alright.
It pulls off strips of meat, melts them in its mouth, and just slurps it down.
Where did you get a dragon?
Long story.
I found it in a cave.
Found an egg. 3 eggs
That
actually.
sounds how I would answer a question like that. Found it
Found it?
in a cave?
Why?
Mother hatched me and has fed me very well.
Is this mother?
Yes, I am the potion seller.
Potion seller is a good mother.
It's an interesting choice for mother. Okay.
One time, mother exploded.
Dude, that was funny. Right after I
When
take
did
a
her
bite,
mother
too.
exploded?
The body is small at the moment, so Ingrid finishes it off pretty quick.
So, why were
Good
you
news,
also
she'll be
interested
really full
in
in
this
about an hour.
in forest?
He's an escaped convict. He chose to shrink him because they were rude to each other.
He's the
he
naked
chose
running
to-
man of Daggerford.
I don't think he was ever known as that.
He murdered his brother
Oh,
when he was like 6.
Apparently
He will
he's like a
forever be
multi-murderer.
known.
Apparently he's like a
Yes.
multi-murderer who is awaiting trial.
Oh, so
And this jackass freed him.
I did the right thing. We're good.
Yeah.
All
Alright.
right. Sort of
I
frontier
mean, even if
justice,
it
lady.
wasn't
This
the
isn't
right
the frontier.
thing, we
There's
don't
a
really
town
care
right
about
there.
that sort of
I
thing
don't know
around
who this frontier is, but I go by Chianti Justice, so
That's your
Chianti
last name? Is
Justice?
Justice?
sure.
That's dope.
That's all you need to know. We'll go with that for now.
Well, what I would like
Do
to
you have
know
the Marvel
is how
lore
do you pull off
enabled
those
on
pants?
your phone? Does that sound sick? What'd you say?
No, I was just the only
She's such a cool
like she
ass.
says that's all we need to know. I'm like, no, I need one more thing. How is it that you pull off those pants? So,
Oh,
like,
well,
I'm not usually jealous of people who wear pants.
Tailoring.
You know,
usually.
I stole them off of a ship. I don't know. There was something about some sisterhood, and they traveled together. I don't know. They were obsessed with these stupid pants, so I took them because it was annoying.
Sometimes I
I'm
consider
about to take
pants.
my axe, and we will end this
Probably
new
followers
character
have gone.
very quick.
Chloe, the way favorite enemy works is you pick a type of enemies.
Go for it.
Dragons are one of them. You have advantage on wisdom checks involving them and on intelligence checks to recall information about them. You also gain +2 bonus to damage with weapon attacks, which increases to +3 at 6th level and +4 at 14th level. So you deal bonus damage to dragons if you're going with dragons,
Okay.
which is probably a good choice considering the campaign.
This place has really good.
Cultists
You
was
also
not
learn a
on the
language
list
of your
them.
choice.
I said Draconic would probably be wise.
Mhm.
Yes.
I got another one since I got to jump up to level 6, and I chose the undead.
Sure.
You get more than one.
Just having fun with it.
Oh, you good.
Yeah, I'll get one at you get one at level 6, and then another I think at level 15.
Okay. Cool. Your favorite enemies are dragons and undead.
Yes. See a lot of wild things out there. On
Just wait to see an undead
No,
dragon.
seriously, that like almost like war wise makes sense.
Oh no! I brought Game of Thrones into it now.
Dang it.
Alrighty. Well, the caravan continues, joined now by Chianti.
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 Dude, I read it the
It's
same
it's
way.
a K. Like
It's
a
Greek,
sound.
hard CH.
Greek.
Joined now by Chianti. You are a what race were you again?
Wood elf.
Oh, what else? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be stuck wondering about pants on the centaur now.
We'll find you
Do you
pants.
wear war pants?
No,
Or do you wear them
no,
like
I'm
this
now
or like
just
this?
confused. Like, sure, you can find pants for a centaur.
Would you wear them on your front
But-
legs or your back?
Yeah, would I
legs?
wear pants that covers all 4 legs, or just the back half?
I would think you
could
would
be-
wear. I would think that they would cover
Or
all
the
4
front half,
legs.
because if you're
But then
trying to
you're
wear pants
leaving
like
the butt
a human, that's
exposed.
weird.
But I think you would leave. I think you would wear them on all 4 legs because the purpose of pants is to protect the legs,
this
right?
Is where
So
you
only
get
wearing
to
them on
pioneer
2.
fashion.
Do you go back to the bathroom in public like a normal horse, or
Well, I
How does this
remove
one look?
myself from view.
I have
I
a
do
mini
have
figurine.
Oh, well,
I didn't bring
for
it
now,
with
for
me.
now.
Oh, for now, it's perfect.
for now that'll work.
that'll do?
Oh, she has like.
Yeah,
a little-
I'm gonna
little
have to
under-
keep going all
underbust.
natural because I don't think I'll ever solve the centaur pants problem.
Okay, I bet you Reddit has an answer to that question.
Oh,
No,
I don't
this
think
is
you want.
this
I don't
might
think
be
you
me.
want to.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
pants, would he wear them like this or like
I don't
this?
think
And
you
that's all I
want
could
to.
think
I'll
of.
look that up.
Reddit can be a dangerous place.
Very dangerous place.
Well, once the caravan is back on the road, having had your adventures in Daggerford, you notice that a few of the merchants stopped in Daggerford. It was their destination. And as well as several travelers joining. One of the travelers, unbeknownst to most of the party, would be recognized by a potion seller as an intrepid gnome who bought quite a bit of poison from him.
Yes, we made that deal in the sewers.
Another of the travelers is a human man who keeps his face and head hidden under a robe, who actually spends most of his time in the caravan with the cultists.
Oh. Let's hope they're on our side, but either way.
The cultists?
Yes.
Yes.
Sir Artemis and his mage departed in Daggerford. They're no longer with the party.
No.
Did you get your horses back?
No. I sold mine.
Did you get your horse back?
I didn't give mine up.
Oh, okay.
That's really 2
Okay,
sides.
would you
of the coin,
throw
isn't
these
it?
2 minis on the map for me? Just put them up
I'd
here.
imagine that Felgman.
What did they
It's just
call
kinda
that
like-
horse that I bought from them?
He's
again?
like
A riding horse?
Yeah, but what
He's
did they call
actually
it?
gaining.
Nag.
Nag,
okay.
yes.
You're on a
Useless nag.
horse.
Not the correct color, though, that you generally want to gain.
Yeah, isn't his skin supposed to be
Okay,
like white?
Saru on a horse.
Yes, I have a horse.
You're on a
I
horse.
thought his was 2, right?
What? I don't know. I thought he was just.
Everyone would
I thought
have
he was
horses
pale, but,
except
like,
for
me.
Yeah, that's how I
you,
pictured it, yeah.
and
Who's this?
you wouldn't have got a horse unless you have a horse.
I have
Who
a
is this?
horse.
I don't. Are
I
you
think
allowed
that's
to
Felgman's.
make yourself have a horse?
Yes, that's
Uh,
Felgamin's.
Oh.
Oh,
I
okay,
mean, you
we're
could
gonna put
probably
him
build a
on
character
here.
with
And does she get a horse?
I don't know. Chianti, did you have a horse?
Oh, absolutely. I definitely had a horse.
Okay,
a
yeah,
wild
horse.
beast of a thing. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a token for her?
You're such a
We're
Yeah.
giving her Felgman's horse for now.
Boo.
She has her own horse. Felgamin's horse will be.
She has a health
I'm just saying the
seat.
token is Felgman's horse.
Oh my god.
Just riding
Actually,
away.
my original character had a dire wolf companion that I rode around.
That's true. You did.
Yeah.
I thought you were
I don't know if I
true.
want to deal with that logistically.
I thought you were
Everyone can take long rests. It'll be another couple of weeks before you arrive in Waterdeep.
Oh, nothing happens along the way. We're
Cool,
just
I get my
waiting.
one
Oh,
sorcery.
stuff happens. We'll get
I
to
get
it.
my one
Oh,
expended
okay.
sorcery point back.
Excellent. Wouldn't want you to miss that sorcery point.
Yeah. For sure.
As well as everyone can add 100 silver to their inventories.
Yeah.
Actually, Chianti, make a charisma check.
Time to get
Charisma
hired.
check? How do I do this?
Either a charisma or a strength check, whichever you want.
Go to your character. Just go click on her.
Everybody does it?
No,
Charisma?
just
So,
Chianti.
charisma,
Oh, okay.
You have a +1 to charisma, so you're going to want to roll a d20. Do you want to borrow one?
Oh, sure.
Ooh.
Okay, tiny one or a big one?
Whatever comes out.
Tiny one it is.
Beautiful. Alright. So I just roll this and then
And then you add one.
Good luck. That
Add
box
one,
is
okay.
cursed.
So it's an 11.
You die.
Rocks fall and everyone dies.
You die.
You failed your first test. You die.
Any colors for this character? I have a bunch of dice and I can bring some extras if you want to use them going forward.
You can use my
Um,
exceptionally.
one of the
thin dice.
merchants, seeing your apprehension of the escaped fugitive, would like to hire you as a sergeant in charge of other guards. Doesn't pay quite as well as a bodyguard, but it still pays fairly well. Plus food and living expenses on the road, if you're looking for a job.
For how long do they want me to be with
So
them?
many times.
Just a couple of weeks until they arrive in Waterdeep.
Is this where everyone is heading anyways?
What's the
Yes.
You can't
Caravan.
use it because you want it.
Of courage.
We
What?
the bigger ones you-
Who
yeah.
makes up
The
this
Japanese
caravan?
king.
Yeah.
A bunch of merchants.
Yeah.
I don't know. You probably wouldn't know it, but also a lot of undercover cult of dragon
Are they like humans?
members.
or-
Yeah, humans, half elves, dwarves, gnomes.
What?
What do we have in our group?
You're a
Dwarf.
human, right?
Yep, I'm a human potion.
got
Human,
two humans.
centaur, dwarf, tiefling. You're a wood elf, and Felgamims is
We
a
have two humans.
Human.
human.
Two
Human that was
humans, a
taken.
horseman, a dwarf, and a devil man.
I picked him up when he was evaluating.
Just like the fellowship.
Yep. Hey. How about that?
Almost.
I'm
I've had a few
good.
times where I want to say it
I'm
in my
good.
axe, and I've just let it
I
go.
Save
I'll probably end up getting in trouble doing justice into my own hands.
That means it hits just right.
I think I'll stick with the
when I
party
would
for
quit
now.
the dragon,
Okay.
at the end, and I'm
Is
like,
that,
you
is that
are.
not the decision I'm supposed to make?
It's up to you.
It's basically the same thing except you
And
get
then
to
they
make
all
money.
resurrect.
It gives you an excuse to travel with the party to Waterdeep, and you get a little bit of money.
Oh, okay. So, we are all going along the
Yeah,
same
we're-
path.
yeah,
oh,
we're-
okay.
we're
Never
all
mind.
the same
Yes,
way.
I'll take the job.
We're
Okay.
going northwest.
All right.
Yeah, just take
Yes,
the
I
job.
do want the money. I like
Take the
money.
job, you bum.
I like
Roll a straight d20 for me.
Straight up. You can take one of hers. Right? Don't they remind you of the little Japanese candies?
beautiful? Because I
Oh my
spent
gosh.
too much money on them.
Yep.
We all
I've
do.
looked on Etsy and
Oh,
I'm not
boy.
allowed.
Yeah,
I haven't even.
Don't ask him.
I probably have the most
Chloe.
expensive dice here.
I was
if you want to
rotating
look
it
at
so I
them.
could see.
I always.
That's the
7.
7.
Oh, dang it. I thought it was a...
No, the one's
Check out
a 1
this
over.
baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
I
one is
wasn't
literally...
sure it wasn't that one.
What did you roll?
Yeah.
7.
7.
That was a $60 set, though.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It
Spell
was really
dice. Look at him. He
expensive.
just wants some serious, like,
Alrighty.
Oh.
Your travel, you are hired by a traveler who goes by the name Green Imsa. Although she insists that everyone just calls her Imsa, everyone calls her Green Imsa. The reason behind her name is obvious. She is human, but she is green, from head to foot. Her skin, hair, eyes, nails, teeth, everything about her is green. She readily admits that she is traveling to Waterdeep in search of a remedy for her condition. The coloration doesn't seem to bother her, but she becomes flustered if anyone asks how she came to be this way.
Potion.
She's friendly, if somewhat quiet, as long as conversation stays away from her past.
I would like to know how long she's what her employment is.
What's that?
What is her employment?
You are... Wait, Green MC or her?
Green MC.
She
It's like she's going with the wagon, right?
Yeah, she's just a traveler. I'll just say that she was born into money and is traveling to Waterdeep to find a...
So she doesn't have a profession.
No.
So
But-
you'd be considered inexperienced.
No.
Sorry.
Who?
So wait, what is her employment? Have we gotten to the root of
She's
this yet?
new. She's new to something, so she'd be green at it.
She's
Oh,
inexperienced.
oh my gosh. I didn't realize.
That joke took a little while to land.
Sorry.
Yeah,
It was
that's
just getting funnier and funnier for you the longer it took, though.
So it's the best when like one person gets the joke and is losing it.
No more dad jokes in
Is she
here.
like all the same shade of green?
No, they're various shades, but they're all very, very green.
Very. So like.
So kind of just like with like a normal shading of a face or whatever. it
Yeah,
would be the
except she's
same.
green.
Alright.
Color adjusted.
Would you say that this is a disease or condition?
Yes. It is a disease or condition.
I'm going to offer to cure her condition/disease for 50 gold.
She was on the clerics to do it for. She should take that deal.
If you can successfully cure me, I'll pay your gold.
Okay, I'm going to cast Lesser Restoration. I touch a creature and can end either one disease or one condition afflicting it. If it's a curse, I don't think it's going to work. But
Yeah, I think you need greater restoration for a curse.
if it's a... I don't know. What caused it?
She kind of clams up, and your spell has no effect.
It sounds like a wild magic thing.
No.
A very
Wild
chlorophyll-filled
magic.
tear rolls down her face, and
Well, she photos.
she wipes it off and says, "If it were that easy, I would have been cured by now."
Wait, a chlorophyll filled tear?
Yeah,
How do
why
we
not?
know it's filled with chlorophyll?
Because it's green.
Because he said
Smells
so,
planty.
and he's God in this round.
Smells planty.
Did you
But
guys...
does the planting aspect of this have anything to do with why she's actually green?
probably, but there's nothing we can do about it.
Did you guys...
I will
have-
offer up
What's
to
she
cupcake.
pouring for a try?
What color's the cupcake?
Purple.
She accepts it gratefully.
I like purple.
So, she wanted to hire me?
Yeah,
What was happening?
Yes, that's
Yes.
what
yeah, kind of like a bodyguard, but like just like in charge of the other guards.
So this
So
is who wants to hire me is...
The green...
The green lady.
Green lady.
No, what's her actual name, though, that she wants to be called?
IMSA. IMSA. IMSA.
IMSA.
Totally
IMSA, okay.
misspelled it.
Insolence.
IMSA.
Green IMSA.
Listen,
Did you guys ever drink the Bloodwell
I
potions?
mean, we freaking call. I mean, we freaking.
Oh,
no,
no,
we,
I
no,
didn't
you
buy
don't
any of
drink.
those.
You don't drink
Who,
it.
who bought those?
You don't drink
You
it.
bought like 5 of
You
them.
use it as a spellcasting focus. You don't drink it.
No,
Wait, the
Felgerman's
flag?
bought some wild blood.
Oh,
I want to know what those do. I'm very
That's
curious.
It's
different
like
from the
1 in
blood-
10,000.
that's different from the Bloodwell vial.
Yes,
The
it
Blood
is.
Bowl vials that, like...
That's
yeah.
a spellcasting focus.
Right,
He
okay.
was not asking about that. I'm like, why would I drink that? I paid 200 gold for that.
Got it. Okay.
I don't have the kind of spending. I don't have the kind of spending cash to go around spending 200 gold on something I'm just gonna eat.
This is why I picked a barbarian,
Like-
because I can either rage
Like
or not
5,000 gold?
rage, and then I hit stuff. And take half of it.
Where do you keep track of all your stuff? Because I brought my notebook to your house, but then I forgot it.
Oh.
If you're using D&D Beyond, they should be able to track
Inventory.
everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whenever you get
So-
lost, tap this,
How do I
and it
access
gives you the
my
list.
I will show her that.
Manage.
Manage.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
But if you want to manage
Oh,
the
then I
money,
closed the
you
other
tap
tabs.
on
Dang it.
total currency.
Okay.
So.
I know the song. What is it from?
100
Dunno.
100 silver. So
100 silver.
you go down there and type the amount and hit add.
Okay.
If you hit remove, it will get rid of the 100 silver.
Bless you. You can also click this to bring up all of it.
Okay.
Just
Where do you?
says
Where do
D&D
you?
ambience.
I
Is
just
there a
always
place
forget.
where you can keep track of like characters that you've met or anything?
Notes.
Notes. Beautiful. Thank you. Okay.
Other.
Other.
Everything goes in other.
Everything goes in there.
Yeah.
How did you spell her name?
IMSA. IMSA.
IMSA. IMSA.
Green parentheses.
Alrighty.
Any surname or just IMSA?
Well, it's about 9. Did we want to break up for 9?
Yeah, that's a good place to stop. Starting up
because
once
we're
more
way
from
overdue for
Daggerford.
combat, and so I'm like, soon we're gonna hit a combat.
I feel like probably coming up here when we start our journey
I'll
or
accept
something.
the job from her.
Great.
Am I still
No, I shouldn't
protecting?
write this on pen. I shouldn't write her name on
Do
pencil.
I still have the same job?
Yep.
Nice.
Everyone else, you're still
Oh,
We're still on the same-
nice.
still on the same assignments.
Oh wait, how much is she paying me?
You will be paid
One
8
star.
gold pieces a week. Everyone else is being paid 10 gold pieces a
Oh,
week.
wait, so she should just put in 80 silver.
But I'm supervising, but I'm making less.
Yeah.
You are a sergeant, kind of in charge of the caravan's just overall guards. These guys are hired as specific bodyguards
So
for
I'm-
merchants.
private security.
I'm setting everybody's shift schedule for the
Yeah,
week,
you're the
and
G-
they're doing all
you're
the
the G-
actual
yeah.
work.
And
Well,
also
you're
hired by the
setting the
trust
schedules of like the peons. These
Yeah.
guys are private security, like.
Oh,
merchants.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
private
That was
security,
a lot of
you're a
questions.
GM.
Okay.
General manager.
I'm
Okay.
holding my great
Cool,
He's
ass
the
on my
GM.
shoulder in case you couldn't see it.
Per week. Okay, I am guarding her. No, I'm a sergeant. Sergeant, that's the word.
There's a lot of stuff.
I'm trying to keep your own
That's
notes.
good to know.
Or I will try and keep track of it, because that's what I'm trying to do.
I
I
like
also
It's not
I'd
what
like
you
to
know,
say
it's
I'll
who
try-
you know,
I'd like to say
fellas.
I'll try and keep track of it,
Yes,
but
this
like,
is what
these
our
are all the
campaign
freaking
looks like
notes I've
according to
taken
my
the
notes
whole
so far.
time. They're not great.
I like that.
Yes, Daggerford was an eventful
It's nice to
town.
know those.
Yeah,
really.
You're on the road again, the final leg of your journey. Waterdeep awaits. We will see what interesting things occur between here and there.
It's just more like,
And what new interesting
Yeah.
NPCs have joined the caravan.
go.
Ooh,
Yeah,
we
new
need to get-
characters.
We need to
It's-
get
I mean, I would
Felgaman
be sad if I
back.
got home and I was like, no,
Yeah, we
look,
do.
it's gone. Gotta go
Loki,
back.
I'm glad we
Yeah.
didn't do combat without him because he
Oh my gosh,
does.
so you got a
he
little
does a
dice
lot.
jail.
He gets
And
all
then-
these hit points.